Chris Love go too crazy. Chris Love go too crazy.
Running from the stars, you won't make it far. Rolling gas in a cigar, everything I'm dropping hard. Running from the stars, you won't make it far. Rolling gas in a cigar, everything I'm dropping hard.
Yeah. Smoking dope, get my mind right. Wavy in the limelight, nose bleeding, eyes white. Diamonds in my highlights, wasting all your weed in the wood and your eyes white. Fucking stays out if I die right. Rockin' Pine Club, gotta check my presentation. I'm supplying medication, hate to see my buyers waiting. Couldn't bond out at the station, had to reevaluate shit. Some things are to explain, but I'm here, congratulations. Good smoke from Portland, I'm a trailblaze. All smiley faces and pinky locks when the mail came. Send me booty pics if I go back to the jail cage. Need another clock, what I'm weighing, make my scale break.
Running from the stars, you won't make it far. Rolling gas in a cigar, everything I'm dropping hard. Running from the stars, you won't make it far. Rolling gas in a cigar, everything I'm dropping hard.
Somebody tell a waitress I'm ordering lobster. She was begging me to pop her, so I popped her. Way God official, you can tell by his posture. I just signed new shooters to my rosters. I be feeling like I'm famous already. How they heard about brand new information y'all telling? Dead broke to any damn thing y'all selling. Got new hundreds on me right now, you can smell it. Bought a new plug and bought a rollie. Bodies acting like they owe me. Guacamole and anchovies. Real nigga in your face. Fake shit, I don't condone it. Man, these bodies be baloney. On my person is some doty. Everything I'm dropping hard. Best dope up in the city. She like wavy, come and get me. Send a kite if you miss me. Treat the third like the first. Got a meeting by some Benji. I ain't turning down nothing if it's in my best interest.
Running from the stars, you won't make it far. Rolling gas in a cigar, everything I'm dropping hard. Running from the stars, you won't make it far. Rolling gas in a cigar, everything I'm dropping hard.
Don't let me get my hands on the bag, no I'm running. I transform like a tadpole or song. Jumped out the water, had to switch shit up. Rent overdue, gotta stick shit up. Mini Michael Draco, lift shit up. Roll out, leave and get the pack out the back. My dog Easy said his flag matches hat. Bitch misbehave, just might leave you where you at. Don't let me get my hands on the bag, no I'm running.
Chris Love go too crazy.
Don't let me get my hands on the bag, no I'm running. I transform like a tadpole or song. Jumped out the water, had to switch shit up. Rent overdue, gotta stick shit up. Mini Michael Draco, lift shit up. Roll out, leave and get the pack out the back. My dog Easy said his flag matches hat. Bitch misbehave, just might leave you where you at. Don't let me get my hands on the bag, no I'm running. I transform like a tadpole or something. Jumped out the water, had to switch shit up. Rent overdue, gotta stick shit up. I be in my dreams smoking weed with Egyptians. Gotta bring your own blunt. Ancestors, I ain't friendly. I just post a pic of a moon like I'm this high. Junkie walk past, looking at my wristwatch. Call an ambulance, think the trunk having a seizure. Quick to ID you, my bapper don't like people. Call it what you want, I had my meat in the freezer. How come I was serving beamers, but couldn't get a beamer? Surveillance in the spot, boy, this shit more than a pro kid. She was acting funny in the mix back in 06. Urbandale super weighty top 10. Looking like custodians or something. We got the mops in. Wave, I need another chance. Put me on the menu. Dashboard lit up with some shit I need to tend to. I'm a tweaker salesman. Too explicit to be specific. You a sneaker flipper. Always in people business. Don't let me get my hands on the bag. No, I'm running. I transform like a tadpole or something. Jumped out the water, had to switch shit up. Rent overdue, gotta stick shit up. Don't let me get my hands on the bag, no I'm running. I transform like a tadpole or something. Jumped out the water, had to switch shit up. Rent overdue, gotta stick shit up. Out the bag, I politic. Grizzlo throwing solid kicks. New car got a body kit. They choosing, I ain't gotta pick. Urbandale membership, keep 'em out my business then. I can't let 'em take the scope. I likely get pencil wood. Working 2 cell phones, how we put his cell phone. Nigga 107, got equipment at the telly. Young, black, smart, and handsome, plus you smell me. Sliding in the duck off, I just got through watching Belly. Wrist always in the air, treated like a ribbon. How the hell you would've handled what I did in my position? I'm like Lincoln in my district, we ain't reppin' no religion. I ain't stuntin' none of these bitches, way God, new edition,
Don't let me get my hands on the bag, no I'm running. I transform like a tadpole or something. Jumped out the water, had to switch shit up. Rent overdue, gotta stick shit up. Mini Michael Draco, lift shit up. Roll out, leave and get the pack out the bag. My dog Easy said his flag matches hat. Bitch misbehave, just might leave you where you at.
My dog Easy said his flag matches hat. Bitch misbehave, just might leave you where you at. Let me make sure we good. Alright, let me make sure we good. Checking my levels. Making sure y'all can hear me. Alright. I think we good. Let me see something real quick. Check on these levels. Rent overdue, gotta stick shit up. Mini Michael Draco. Roll out, leaving. My dog. Bitch misbehave. Just might leave you where you at. My dog Easy got the flag message hat. Bitch misbehave.
My dog. This nigga here might be with that. I make sure send that link out. Give me 1 second. Let me send that link out. I be in my dreams, I can't leave. The musician, I ain't sisters, I ain't friendly. I just broke the pig with Ramon like I'm this high. Junkie walk past, looking at my wrist. But I know what I want to do. Let's check out the company website. Do a little peeking and geeking. Oh, I got Suki in the building already. Professor,
Yeah, can you hear me?
Professor,
Can you hear me?
you know I can hear you.
Oh, okay, man. All right, so it's working. All right, the motherfuckers working, man. They working this time.
How you doing, Professor?
I'm cooling, man.
Oh, that's
Chilling
the
at the way.
you talking about the headphones?
Yeah,
Oh, they working today, huh?
yeah, the bitches, they acting right, I guess.
Come on, man. How's
That
how's
part.
how's looking in the field, man?
Looking pretty nice. Everything looking pretty good on the up and up, man. Ain't looking too bad at all.
That summer wasn't
What
too
that
hard.
shit,
That summer
what
wasn't
the
too hard.
shit Drake say? Nah, what in the words of Drake, man, what a time to be alive. Shit. Like, okay. This shit down there. We almost back to them fucking 60s. They almost back to them some early Studio 54 days. You know what I'm saying? What the time, baby? It's- we in the time right now. That's the damn show.
Overstood, overstood. Man, so you ain't got no debates coming up?
Nah, I've been big chilling, dog. I pulled me a band too. I've been letting everybody else get it in, dog. They've been going ham, dog. Everybody been they been click clacking the swords up against each other pretty hard, dog. Everybody been pretty steady with it. They got right now. They going off in the chat. Shoot, I just they on live on the chat right now. I told them, fool, come on, but they steady running their mouth in the chat.
Or Jesse Live in the chat?
It was Kavad, Bantu, Yaya. That's just a
What
cover.
what Jesse been at? What Jesse been at?
I guess maybe Jesse took a little break. I guess.
Oh,
I
Jesse
mean,
been good.
Jesse been in the battle. Jesse been in war, nigga, for how many days, nigga? You know, and the war marathon, nigga. You know, battle, nigga. Battle ain't no motherfucking no 1 night, 1 hour. Sometimes, nigga, that shit lasts for days, weeks, months, nigga. And then when that hoe finally done, nigga, when you done slaughtered enough motherfuckers, you done put that sword to work enough, nigga, you gonna put that bitch down. Time to lay that motherfucker down, man.
That boy Silk funny, man.
I feel him, nigga. I know what it's like, I know what it's like, cause I hear that nigga been putting in work. You know, Jesse been putting in work, and he been getting the big group smoke. You know, what I'm saying he might catch a 3-on-1, 2-on-1. You know, they be going. You know, it don't just be 1-on-ones with Jesse. So he out there. Like I say, he out there working. He definitely like they putting in the work. I would been going hard too. Uh, Who else been going hard? Dwayne been kind of quiet. Uh, I mean, he been kind of chill for a little second, but not a few other. But yeah, Honey been going hard. I've been trying to get her on, but she been acting funny. She had like that, baby. I don't know why they don't. I mean, I told her to come on the panel. Even when I ain't on the panel, I tell them to come on the panel. They all day long they talking. All fucking day long is 1,000 messages. They running their mouth. And then when I told them, I'm like, when it comes time to live, y'all don't know show everybody goes. I'm like, I guess, man. It'll be 1,000 notifications all damn day. Yeah, man. But everybody's definitely been working though. I've been seeing a lot of action, a whole lot of. There's definitely smoke out there.
That's up.
Hey, Wavy, I heard a little birdie. I heard Gullah got a debate coming up.
Say it again.
I said I heard Gullah got a debate coming up.
Gullah, Gullah verse, yeah.
Yeah, I heard. Oh, okay. That might be alright. That might be something right there.
I think Gullah was saying something about science. I mean, Yah was saying that it's science in the Bible. Do you know anything about that?
Somebody linking them to the Hebrews. Some linking not science. I heard it was about the Bantus.
Okay, Bantu being linked to Hebrew. You heard anything about that?
Right. I mean, you know what? When I think about it, I mean, of course, why? That I mean, you know what? If you trying to do a trick, is that? Oh, okay. I mean,
Yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
can kind of make it work. You can kind of swing that a little bit.
How?
I can see a little bit of light to it of the fact
How?
that what is you basically saying black and it's just African and like you gonna try to spread them out, right? I mean, and of course they got spread out. I mean, I guess you would say some like one and the other, all right, or any which way kind of type shit. I mean, but then again, but they're supposed to be predating the Bible, right? Is that what he? Well, how they? I mean,
I think
are
I
they
think
in the Bible?
Yah I think Yah is saying the people in the Bible are black. And you would know that because the Hebrew language is close to the Bantu language. So he doing the pseudo linguistics like what you be doing, the Mu and Moray and more. He doing one of them when in reality you only could buy so many vowels. You only could create so many vowels with a two-letter word. You only could add in so many vowels. So I think it's gonna be dope.
I mean, that ain't. I mean, it's the Bantu when they're big, and not to mention, nigga, all my shit check out, nigga. Matter of fact, my shit check out so cold, motherfucker. They had a African nigga hop on the live chat the other day, nigga. This nigga was this nigga verifying my information, nigga. The information I've been told these niggas. Wait, hey, Wavy, you remember when I told y'all niggas about the Zulu?
The Zulu, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, the nigga was so the nigga was basically like he was niggas telling them niggas about the Zulu, nigga, and how the Zulu and how I guess basically how I got the Bantu or they praise the Zulu or whatever like that type shit. And I was like I was like, Bantu, you remember when I was telling you about the Zulu dog? I told let y'all I've been telling y'all niggas about that. Now the African telling y'all niggas the same shit I was telling y'all niggas. But yeah, dog, he might be able to explain that. I don't know, cause what uh, what are you gonna try to go to the etymology of the word? Is that what Gullah gonna try to do? What are you gonna try to make it say they was a Greek name or some shit like that? I mean, you could kind of swing that because it depends on how. I mean, the
Hey,
Bantu they spread they all over.
Hey, Silk,
Africa.
hey,
Yeah.
Silk, hey, Silk, you saying that, you saying that y'all got that from you?
Nah. Oh well. You know what? He ain't get it from me. It's just. Do you remember when me and y'all used to get into it way in the beginning? I was clapping him up with all that Zulu information. So he kind of already was like, you know what I'm saying? I guess pre-gamed up. You know what I'm saying? And then like I'm guessing that the more like I guess he went to like because you remember like he was trying to bang against me with the Zulu and shit. And I had to look. That's how I first went down. I had to give him the work. I mean, I just laced him up on it. So he got knowledge. I don't know how deep he went. I guess he went deep though because he been diving. They've been going at it in the chat. He been going at it with Bantu. He been studying the hell out of Bantu. So I'm guessing lately. So you know what I'm saying? He might, hey, you know, y'all know, y'all ain't just, you know what I'm saying, no lightweight. But I mean, I don't know. You been knowing y'all forever, nigga. Y'all niggas wasn't even on no fucking Zulu nigga till I showed up. So now, I mean, but y'all was on Bantu, y'all wasn't on Zulu and shit. But now y'all are on. I mean, but it's basically like I told y'all niggas that shit was kind of connected. It was connected. But
It
yeah,
sound like
so now I mean.
it sound like it sound like you saying that y'all gonna win.
I mean, I don't know how to which angle. I mean, he gonna prove that they're Hebrews. He proving that Bantu's are Hebrews,
Say it again.
but he say he's proving that the Bantus are Hebrews, right? Are the Hebrews are Bantus?
Yeah. So
I
like
mean, he gonna do that with. I don't know. I mean,
I
it
appreciate you.
depends on how far the Bantus spread out, and y'all know they got a major migration type shit. So plus, not to mention you can't forget about the slavery part. But I don't know, man. That'll be good to see though, dog. I mean, like I said, I ain't gonna give too much. I'm gonna let them work that out.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
gonna just sit back and enjoy it. But yeah, y'all,
Man, I think
he definitely been brief. Say what, baby?
I go, man. I think my boy Gullah. I think my boy Gullah is ready.
We gonna
I think
see.
Gullah is seasoned. You hear me?
Nah, 'cause I don't think Gullah ain't gonna let him talk. I don't think. All right, we gonna
Nah,
see who lock up first.
it's a debate. It's a debate. So they both go have their time to talk.
Right. We'll see if they who getting what if they actually hold to it. If it don't get too crazy or sloppy. As long as it don't get too sloppy and as long as they both throwing haymakers, it should be nice.
Say as long as it don't get too sloppy.
Yeah, it can't get sloppy. Once it gets sloppy and like trashy and all that cussing and bitching and all that, you know what I'm saying, all the profanity and y'all ain't even talking about motherfucking the topic no more type stuff. Once you get onto that point, you know what I'm saying, that's when it's trashy now. It's sloppy. We supposed to be in here banging. You know what I'm saying? Just coming with the info. There ain't no need for all the name calling and cussing each other out and all that good stuff. Just keep it, just come on with it.
Just come on with it, Silky.
Come on, hey man, hey, I don't never question how you present or which, you know what I'm saying, which guilt. The evidence you bring is the evidence you bring. Shit. However you bring it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you mean how I'm either being a defense or offense.
What's up, my boy?
You know what I'm talking about?
I just said it too. All right, boss.
I prefer to be on the offense, but I don't mind being on the defense either. Because if I'm on the defense, they still gonna have to come on with it. Shit, I could backstep and fight easy all day too. Like sometimes I'll bait them in. Sure, you know me, nigga. I'm the red beam. I'm coming with the trip wire. You ain't even know I had the whole area fucking booby trapped. I'm just watching and waiting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's how I like to play it.
Oh, so you got your misery going on.
Oh, I already know, man. Yeah, Misery been going hard, dog. Misery sword, stay with some bloodshed on it.
Misery sword, stay with some scabs on it.
You say, now the boy putting in work, dog. He stay having to take a rock to that motherfucker and sharpen that bitch. every chance he gets, every break, nigga got to sit down and sharpen that hoe.
Hey, yeah. So this
Hit that
so
hoe.
this whole time I've been trying to steer Silky D away from debates and shit like that. But he wanted to get in the field. So Silky D, you ready to go up against Misery or what?
Oh, what? Go up against Misery. No, I'm really chilling right now. I'm on a break right now.
Man, I ain't trying to hear that. Get your old ass in the ring.
Misery not on my list really. Misery, he not one of my targets. I got to go. If anything, to make me come out right now, it would have to be like a couple other people.
We could debate. Y'all could debate the Moors versus the Moors versus the y'all can debate them. Y'all can debate the Moors. Are you still a Moor?
You silly. Am I still a Moor? We all Moors.
Huh? We all.
I said we all Moors.
Who is we?
Everybody.
So Misery or Moor?
If he want to be, that's up to him.
Or are you saying all black people are Moors?
To be the high priest, dog. To be the you know what I'm saying, the king or the next to the king. You want to be a Moor, the
Hey
high
Miz.
priest.
Hey Misery, what's goody? Big Misery. I know he ain't at work yet.
You? Nah, man, we're all off this week, bro.
Oh,
Everything's closed.
tell Cedric to bring his ass
No
up.
gas.
Yeah,
There's no
tell Cedric
gas.
we can
All the
debate.
gas is run
Silk,
out.
Silk. You don't hear Misery talking?
Yeah, my bad. I couldn't control myself. You right, my fault, misery. Let me shut up. I said what I said. But my bad.
Hey Misery, go
Nah,
ahead,
fam,
man.
we got that. Nah, so we got that hurricane coming over here, so everything's basically shut down. There's no gas or anything. So
Oh
tomorrow, I
God.
think tomorrow that hurricane hits Tampa or whatever.
Oh man, I hope everything's safe, man. Hope y'all know what I'm saying, weather the motherfucking storm. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, wait, I need smoke, nigga. Cedric top of my list. Tell Cedric to hop on the panel. We can debate right now, nigga. Tell Cedric big smoke right now. Let me get him out the way. I mean, he been ducking me. I've been meaning to catch this nigga.
Say ducking you?
Tell him, tell him to hop on the panel. Tell him to come hop in the ring. I will debate Cedric right here, right now. If you tell him
Uh
don't run
oh.
from smoke, tell him we going on
Uh
that mob shit right now. If you want it, right now, yes or no.
Man, we don't want to debate that mafia shit. Y'all already lost on that, man. Why you want to go at something? You ain't got nothing else.
Wavy, are you debating Wavy or is Cedric debating?
I'm
uh oh.
saying you don't remember you don't remember we talked about
Are
that
you
for 4
debating
hours.
or is Cedric debating?
Silk, look at he laughing. We talked about that for 4 hours, bruh. You
Say,
ain't got it.
do you want smoke or not? Yes or no? Smoke or no smoke?
Say it one more time.
Smoke or no smoke? Yes or no?
No smoke. No smoke. He don't want no smoke.
Well, Cedric,
Let,
no smoke.
let him
So
make it.
Cedric don't want no smoke, right?
Yeah, let him make it.
Cedric don't want to see me, right? Yes, yeah. All right,
Nobody.
that's what I thought. Okay,
I
Cedric.
don't,
All
I
right,
don't think
cool.
nobody. I don't think nobody want to see you, Silky.
Yeah, that's what I figured. That's about the usual.
I'm trying to smoke all day, every day. Yeah, man. That's Uncle said, man. I'm trying to tell him, man. He gon' Silky D like talking to a wall. Uncle said. Go ahead, Silk. He listening. State your premise.
I'm trying to. No, so you scared, right? So you scared straight. If you scared, I mean, I feel you. I understand.
Nah,
Nah, trust me.
Silk.
I get this all the time. Everybody scared to debate me. It ain't nothing new.
Silk, he listening. He listening.
Everybody come with his, he got to come on the panel. Bring his ass on the panel. What he listening to? He can't click the damn button, the link. Is that too much for him? That's too difficult. I thought he was a scientist.
Nah, that's too much. That's too much to click the link and click the
Yeah,
link.
he's scared that bet. All right, bet. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, next bit. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I'm good.
You
I feel
good?
good about that. Great. That's just what I thought.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Smoke
saying.
all day. So
Be,
sound good.
I'll be picking on my friends. Oh, there you go, Silk. He said, state your premise, bro. What you even want to?
Tell him I don't see him on the thing. Is he on yet?
He said, state your premise.
Man, did I not say? Wait, I could have saw we just talked about this, right?
Yeah,
What's my premise? Wait,
he said,
what's my premise?
nah,
Wait,
Silk. Silk. What's going on is that topic is for you and Jalen. That topic right
who
there.
said that? Who said that? Did Cedric say that?
Nah, but that Jalen want that smoke.
Did Cedric say that? Why are you speaking for Cedric? Do you?
So you can't get you can't get Jalen topic and then try to get Uncle Said to debate it. That's Jalen want
He
that.
stood on it, so he got to stand on it. He got to
You
represent
gotta
it,
debate. You gotta
right?
debate Uncle
You know
Said.
what? He already said he scared. I see the fear. So I
Like,
smell that shit a mile away.
You gonna make Jalen mad. You gonna make Jalen mad because you trying to
I
take.
already served Jalen about 20 minutes ago. Jalen don't want to see me. Nigga. So yeah, wait, Cedric. Yeah, that's what I thought. I knew you ain't boy. Your jelly ain't shit. Boy, this nigga scared straight. Yeah, I'm out here sharking, dog. I told you, dog, I don't know why I want to step on the panel really when I'm on, dog, because niggas be scared, dog. They be fucking nervous, shaking in their boots or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Misery know how it is. They be scared of misery like that, too. I'll be seeing them, they be terrified of misery a little bit also. So I'll be seeing that shit. I already know misery.
Hey, Silk. What's going on? What's going on is that's Jalen debate. Jalen want that. So you can't try to throw that on Uncle Said when Jalen already said that's his argument. So I don't know if you trying to steal a debate topic. I'm not sure, brother. But Jalen want to smoke on that. Uncle Said would debate anything about science. You know, he with it. But what you
Are
talking
you
about,
making excuses for him? You making
huh?
excuses for that sorry sack of shit? Huh? For that rat fuck? You making excuses for his ass? Say,
Nah,
dog, let that man come here and speak for his damn self.
nah, I'm saying you trying to take Jalen, you trying to take Jalen debate. Why you could debate Uncle Said on anything about science.
Did he
Dog,
not ask me what my premise was? Didn't he
dog,
ask me what my premise was?
slow down, brother. Dog, let me get Darwin, evolution. You can debate anything about science, Silk.
Same. You know what? Like I said, he already scared straight, dog. I ain't, you know what? Like, yeah, they be running like that. That ain't nothing
Hey,
new.
hey,
I
Uncle Said,
started
look,
seeing that
hey, Uncle
course.
Said, Uncle Said, look in the knowledge gang group chat. You're gonna see the link. Look in the knowledge gang group. You're gonna see the link.
Said, see the damn link? He been staring at the link the whole time. He trying to ignore it. Boy, y'all niggas, these niggas funny as shit, man. Hey, you know what, Wavy? Hey, Wavy, you listening?
Yeah,
Is y'all listening?
I'm
You
listening
know
to go.
what? Let me go and drop these nukes on this motherfucking ass anyway. Let me
Go
go and
ahead.
get these nukes off. Because I've been holding on to these missiles. Let me go and send these motherfuckers off real quick. So, first off, nigga, when we talking about these motherfucking mops and shit, nigga. So, what was that question? He tried to ask me some motherfucking out of the black mops and the white mops, and not to mention white mops on a black fucking tree is something, a reason why they was motherfucking getting ate up and shit like that, nigga. Well, how about this, motherfucker? Is every tree black?
Hey,
Exactly. They not
hey,
all fucking stuff.
Silk,
Hold
Silk,
on, Phil.
Silk, you don't even understand what's going. It's like this, bro. It's like this. That's Jalen's topic.
the way you talking right now, you obviously not even ready to debate Jalen on it. So what I'm saying is, bro, Uncle said say he'll talk to you. Uncle said say he'll chop it up with you.
I
Just
can't
come,
tell.
just come with something better, bro. You don't even know what's going on. Like what you just said
So you
right now.
making excuses.
What you just said. Listen to me. What you just said right there. So it just told me that you don't understand the subject matter. You feel me? Like you
I
want
got two more. I got two more bullets. I got two more
I,
bullets, nigga. If you don't
I
have
go
no bullets, nigga, let me shoot mine off. Okay, so another one. Another motherfucking hit for your ass is. So they was talking about they was motherfucking the mouse and the population and all that type of shit. Well, guess what? Maybe the population differed because mouse migrate. Maybe they didn't keep in counting the fact that fucking mouse migrate. So maybe the ones that was there, of course, they're not going to be fucking back there because they fucking migrated. Because they moved. They moved the fuck around. Okay, that's how mouse motherfucking operates. Now I got
I don't
another motherfucking shot.
I don't think you understand the subject matter, bro. It's like I don't think you saying it could be or maybe when
I mean,
that's not even the subject matter.
what are you
It's not
talking
supposed
about,
to be.
nigga? I'm telling you, mouse migrate, nigga. So you're
That
telling you
got
study
nothing.
mouse.
That don't got nothing to do with what the hell that moth conversation. That's Jalen money. I would hate.
Hey,
I
hold
would
on.
hate for
I got one
somebody.
more shot.
I would hate
No,
for
I served
somebody
Jalen already.
to
But let me.
bring
I need
up.
to start
Hold up.
sending.
I would hate for somebody to bring up a point, and when it's time to hash it out, they get swept over the rug. So what I'm saying is, my brother, I'd rather you debate that with Jalen because Jalen the one that said that he beat you on that. This ain't even. Right?
That's why y'all niggas getting hit with these nukes right now. Cause y'all believing when y'all think y'all believe in a niggas winning when he's really losing. That's what y'all niggas believe in. So I got another nuke for your ass. I'm not even done. Alright, I'm still busting dropping nukes on you. I'm coming with points. So another one. So the motherfucking mobs that are in that little picture on y'all little Wikipedia page, those motherfucking mobs are oh yeah. And another thing, Wavy. Let me fill you in on what you're hearing right now is the flaws in your motherfucking study, the flaws in your test, the flaws in the fucking science and research that they claim they did back then. These are the flaws in those fucking things that I'm fucking explaining to y'all asses. While y'all sitting here thinking, ooh, I'm winning. You're really looking stupid. I'm trying to explain to you how to shit what the fuck they do, but y'all don't fucking study. And another thing, so my third nuke is on that motherfucking Wikipedia picture where they got those fucking moths on the motherfucking tree, nigga. Those hoes are pinned to that fucking tree. Those moths are pinned to that motherfucker, so they're giving you that for the fucking visual, nigga. So, but on the real fucking day, nigga, a moth wouldn't fucking sit there. A moth wouldn't sit on the open part of the fucking tree. The moth would sit somewhere higher up on the tree or to sit somewhere hidden where it's fucking ducked the fuck off. It wouldn't even sit nowhere right in the fucking open on the tree. Now I just dropped three motherfucking nukes. One was they pinned on your little picture. They pinned those fucking dead ass moths there on the tree because they fucking. I guess they just walked up and did the shit because really moths would be a hell of a lot fucking higher. Third, the second one was the migration. The moths fucking migrate, so maybe that would fuck with your numbers a little bit. So if you're not following the migration, you're really not even keeping up with the fucking numbers because they're fucking migrating. So they're fucking moving around. So it's just gonna be up and down bouncing. And the first point is all fucking trees ain't fucking black, Cedric. Mister, if you see which one do you see better on a fucking tree? A white one or a black one? Well, all trees ain't black. Smart guy. So I got three nukes. You got some? Come on with it. I know, right? Yeah. Tell me about it. Yeah.
Hey, Uncle said he think trees are black now. Go ahead, Uncle said.
That's what Sid said. That's his statement. That was Sid's statement. That wasn't my statement.
Migrating moth. Migrating moths? Where they migrate to?
So you think they stay in one place?
Silk, bro. When you talk, you said enough. You said enough to where we about to bang on your ass for an hour straight. You don't
I'm
need.
waiting.
Hold up,
I can't wait.
brother. You stated 3 points. You don't need to clarify. Let me and
Okay,
Uncle
let me.
Silk, mute your mic. Keep it muted, please. You said enough. Let me and Uncle Said debunk the pseudo shit that you just said. Don't interrupt us, brother. Keep your mic muted. You call for him. Now let him speak. Uncle Said you got the floor.
Yeah, first of all, let's start with the last nuke because that was the most funniest one. Migrating moths. Oh, these moths they have a habitat. All animals move within a range, right? That is their natural habitat. They move in a range. That's called a habitat, right? And they're looking at what changed in these habitats. And what they notice is the smog on the trees. The trees are black. The blackness of these trees in their particular area, the industrialized area, was because of the output from these factories, the carbon output. It would settle on the trees. Now the moths are all up and down the trees. The smog comes from up to down. When you're looking at a reconstruction, they are going to take these animals and they're going to pin them on the trees and draw their references or take the necessary pictures because they are reconstructing what their observation was. You see, what they didn't have is what we have today. We have cameras. So we can go in the woods, real simple, and do click, 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 and take the necessary pictures. Now, what they were doing was reconstructing their observations. Note, they did have specimens of these animals, especially the black ones, what they had were dead up until a particular time. So all reconstructions was going to be done with the dead animals. But you see, you don't understand anything about the scientific process. You do not understand an experiment in a lab is to reproduce a natural observation. But a natural observation also requires an explanation. And you can look at other aspects of what is going on to draw a deductive conclusion. That is part of the scientific process. But I want you to explain where do these moths migrate to. That would be much more interesting. And why? What is the impetus for their migration? But first, give me where they're migrating to. That's hell of hilarious. You got 3 nukes and none of them amounted to even a bullet. Silly rabbit. Is that what you want to debate? Nah, you need to be taught. There's no debating that. I'll debate some fantasy shit you got, but don't ever come try to debate science, bro. That's a waste of time. You want to debate the Moors? I'll debate you the Moors. But don't ever try to debate science. You don't even understand the basic components of it. Yeah. Went right over your head. Silly rabbit.
Oh, well, I'm still listening. You got like another 10, 20 more minutes of bullshit babbling talk, or what? Or do I gotta keep muted for more garbage?
Nah,
Oh,
I
it's
don't
time for me
need
to
that
be
much time.
bunch of garbage.
That was
Can I debunk your bullshit now? Now let me show
yeah,
you how motherfucking
go
you
right
can't
ahead.
toe
Go
man.
right ahead. Go debunk.
So first
Go
of all,
debunk
okay,
away.
so okay,
Can you
yeah.
answer
So
a
first
question
off,
though? Can you answer a
oh,
question?
so me,
Can you answer a
so me,
question?
where
Can
they
you answer a
migrate to? Or
question? Where
you can
do
Google that.
these no I Google it. You know they migrate. Now we gotta Google it. So you don't know what
They
you're talking
migrate
about.
to a different area, fucking Cedric. Duh. They don't stay in fucking one place. They migrate to another fucking region. Hello?
You
You need to
do you understand
Google
what
that.
migrating is?
You
Where
need me to
where
tell
do
you that you move to
so
another
you
region. That's what
so
you
you
need to
don't
hear.
understand what migration is either.
Hey, hold on, Sid. It's on me. You need to shut up. So, okay, let me get the
So your
blessing of your
dumbass
footman.
so your dumbass don't know what migration is either. So you talking about
I
shut up
know
and
you're
you don't know
migrating.
what migration is.
You're going to another region. I
Your
just told you that.
ignorant ass don't understand that a moth has a habitat, an area in which it lives, right? So it's a moth, it flies. So usually it's about 1 kilometer, 2 kilometers, but it's an area in which it lives. That's not migration, you idiot.
So we on migrate. Okay, hold on. We know when they
No,
migrate,
we
they move
don't no, we
to
know
another country,
shit.
right?
Where do they
That's correct.
migrate to, you jackass? Since
Where
you
did they
won't get
migrate? I just told
since
you
you
another
won't get
region.
rough,
Did I?
I'ma grab you by that long hair I'ma drag you all over the
It's
floor,
not
boy.
good. It's
So
not
what the
good with
hell
your
they
diet right
migrate to?
now.
So
That's not gonna save you.
you don't know
Wait,
the difference
I
between
gotta
an
go away.
inhabited
Wait,
you
can I
don't know
talk
the
away?
difference
Not on
between an
me.
inhabited area and
Okay, keep
migration?
talking. I'm
Are
gonna
you
keep
that
running your
dumb?
mouth. Okay.
So
All right,
Keep
don't you
running your
know the
mouth. Go ahead.
difference?
all right, hold up, Uncle Sid. Hold up, Uncle Sid. Uncle Sid had a question for you, Silk.
He's
Let
scared
Uncle
straight.
Sid,
Okay, okay. All right, the answer to that is they're going to.
hold up, hold up. Uncle Sid had a question for you. That's all he had. He had a question. Just answer the question, and let's have a regular build.
Do I know how to pour or not?
Yeah. Hold up. Keep your mic muted. You don't know what's going on right now. You confused.
Oh,
It's a teaching moment. Uncle Sid, ask your question again.
So do you know the difference between an habitat, a circumference that an animal covers daily versus a migration? Do you understand the difference? And if you do, then explain me where do these moths migrate from and to?
maybe to some different land.
Maybe it's not.
Well, we know that for sure, right? That's what you just got to explain it, right? Habitat, correct? You don't know what you're explaining now? You just forgot what you were just explaining?
Hey,
Well, look,
hey,
you
Uncle
can't.
Sid.
Hey, you can't say the
Uncle
way
Sid.
you can only die
Silk,
alongside of them.
Silk. You
Can I
don't
debunk this bullshit
Silk,
real quick? Yes or no?
Silk. When it
You
comes to
can't say.
science,
Okay, say it.
Silk. When it comes to science, bro, you are out of your league, brother. You
Oh,
out of
you
your
talking
league,
for said so you got to help this nigga? Stop holding his
Silk.
hand.
He asked you one question. He asked you one question.
Did I
He asked
fucking debunk his bullshit? Yes or no? Are you trying to protect this nigga? Damn, let me crack this nigga upside the head.
Silk.
You
He
can't say
asked
this nigga
you.
waving.
Silk. He asked you what did they migrate to, and you threw
What
some
you
out there
mean,
that
nigga? I just told you they went to a different region. How many times
when
I gotta tell you
where it say that at? Pull it
that?
up.
So now I gotta. Oh,
Silk. Just show us. Just show us, bro. It don't say that in the article. So just show us.
shit, real quick. Hold on. Let me rebuttal what he said though. So first he said the moth go up and down the tree, correct? And all the trees are black
Hey, Silk,
because of the
Silk,
fog.
Silk,
That's what he
Silk,
said, correct?
Silk,
Hold on,
Silk,
I'm
Silk,
checking right
Silk,
now. You
Silk. Hey, Uncle said.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready.
So look, this what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? We not gonna get the conversation that we want out of Silk. You know what I'm saying? He gonna start lying. He just lied on you right there. I don't know if you noticed.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
2 minutes before that, he lied on you again. So I'm already seeing this conversation not genuine.
It
And
can, because he got no ammo.
Misery,
Silk,
you hear this dog? They won't even let me talk,
Silk,
Misery. That's how scared they
Silk,
are.
Silk, Silk, check me
Say,
out.
can I rebut? I thought this was between me and said.
Hold up, 1 second, brother. 1 second. You made some statements. You said that the moths migrate, and then you said that trees are black. You can't justify none of these arguments. When the fuck the trees got black? When the trees
Okay,
got black?
bet. All right. Okay, bet. You're asking me when the trees got black? The trees got black when the dumb shit came out of fucking Cedric's mouth and Jalen's mouth. That's when the trees got black. Are you happy now?
Silk,
All the trees are
silk,
black
silk,
because of
silk.
smog.
Hey, Jalen, you there? Jalen, you there? You
Yeah,
gotta unmute your mic.
I'm here. What's up? What's up?
Have you ever said the tree? Have you ever on this panel or ever in your life said that trees were black?
No.
Have you ever, when we brought up
The
this
word,
moth conversation?
the term. See,
Hold up, bro. Don't fall into no rabbit holes. Let's stay
No,
focused.
I'm not about to fall into a
All right,
rabbit
so
hole, bro, because it's shit. Go ahead.
hold up, bro. Hold up. Don't say nothing extra, because Silky D will attach it and
Man,
then
I don't
make a
give a
lie.
fuck about Silky, bro. Go ahead, go. Hurry up.
So when you brought this argument about the moths, have you ever said the trees was black?
I never said the tree was black.
Silk, why you gotta? I'm saying, Silk, if we're gonna have a regular conversation, bro, once you start lying on people,
Can I
bro,
say
come
something
on,
now?
bro.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
Can I say something? Silk, I don't know where the hell you got black from because never said black because you were saying this shit in the fucking live. The only time you ever heard black was when I said that if you throw a balled up white piece of paper in
Hey,
an all black room.
Jalen, don't add. You ain't gotta
I'm just
add none of that.
saying, bro. I'm
You
already
ain't
knowing
gotta.
what
Hey,
I'm
let's just
already.
stay on topic. Let's just
But
stay
like
on
I said,
topic.
staying on topic,
That
bro. The
ain't gonna
nigga
help.
dumb. The nigga, like I said, staying on topic. The nigga dumb, bro. Like the nigga just be
All
saying
right,
shit, bro.
Silk.
Like he
So
saying
why
shit.
you
He can't.
Silk? So in order, Silk. Hold up, Silk.
Mister, you hear this shit, man?
Yo, bro, you the only one laughing.
He's
This
like,
is a
you the only
serious
one
matter.
laughing because
It's called
it's
integrity. It's called
no.
integrity, Silk. So
That
when you
nigga
having a
laughing, that
conversation,
nigga laughing the pain away because he's getting his ass cooked. That's the fucking thing, Just bro. This stop, nigga y'all. serious, Just bro. stop, cause y'all are killing
hold
yourself
up,
before you
real
talking.
quick.
You not
Hold up,
making
real
no
quick.
sense.
Silk, can we have a hold up, Silk? Hold up, Jalen. Silk, can we have a conversation without you lying on us, bro? A regular conversation, bro.
Nobody ever said black, bro. First, you tell me to hop in the ring. I tell you, bring me sand. I had to beg the scary ass nigga to hop in the ring.
Where's
Now
the
he
source?
finally getting the
Where's the
fucking
source?
ring, and y'all
Where's the
keep trying to
source?
say this
Where's
nigga.
the source?
Can
Where's the
can
source?
I finish my
Where's your
statement against
source?
this nigga or what?
Where's your
You
source?
can't say
Hey,
this
Where's
nigga.
your source?
Silk. Hey, Silk.
Where's my
Hey,
Where's
source?
the
hold up.
source?
Hey, Silk. Hold up, Silk. If I come on your platform and if I come on your platform and I ask to speak to somebody, and as soon as I start speaking to them, I start lying on them, or I start lying about the information, bro. Like, how would you feel about
Okay,
me?
let me request this out.
Hold up,
Okay, let me.
no. I don't want to hear none of that. Answer this: if I came on your platform and I asked to speak to somebody, an elder, and as soon as they came on the platform, I started lying on them. How would you feel about me, bro? Go ahead, unmute your mic. How would you feel about me?
Wait, did Cedric not just say that you could see a white moth on a black tree? Isn't the whole fucking source supposedly supposed to be
Silk.
about some goddamn?
He never said that. When did he say that?
I'm not even done cracking him upside the head. I still got more shots
Nobody
of him.
said no.
Hey, so
He's
Why
making
you
stuff
no,
up,
Silk?
not
bro.
So
you,
you
Sam.
gotta lie,
Hey,
bro. Why you gotta lie? Why you gotta lie to win an argument or lie to win a conversation? Why we gotta do that?
why you got and I gotta keep hearing you calling me loud. The whole source is that's what the source is about. You know, hey, misery. You
The
heard when I remember
source
when I
never
said trip
mentioned
wires?
a black
This was
bro.
the
The
trip
source
wire,
never
mystery that they're getting hit up with right now.
You lying on the source. The source never said nothing about a black tree.
Oh, really? So Cedric never asked me which
Silk,
one do would you see
Silk,
better
Silk,
on a tree?
Silk,
Which one?
Silk. Bro, you not saying nothing nobody want to hear. Nobody want to hear what you saying right now. We want you to have integrity, bro. Listen to this. Keep your mic muted, fam. I'm not trying to hear what you're saying for real. If I come on your panel and I ask to speak to an elder and I start lying on them, bro, that mean I don't have integrity, bro. They say something about your character. I don't know if it's the white girls or the bleach in your hair or the perm, but brother, don't come on here lying on other people. That's all I ask. You got the flow for however long you want it.
God damn, I gotta keep hearing all this bullshit out of you, Wavy. You can't say this nigga. Now, this nigga's dead in the water. Y'all niggas are along with him. Now, so first, let's get to his motherfucking. Let me get back to debunking his bullshit. So he fucking says the moths were going up and down the tree, correct? Those are words out of his
Hey,
fucking mouth.
Silk,
I'm done. I'm not done.
Silk. Don't come on my panel lying on nobody, bro. Nobody ever said that, bro. Nobody
Am
in
I
they
lying?
hey, Silk,
Cedric, am I lying?
Hey, Silk. Hey, Uncle said you ain't even gotta respond, bro, because he the only one that's slow. Silk, listen to me, bro. Nobody ever made that argument, bro. So don't even open your mouth and say that. Uncle said never said that.
I can't get the
Bro,
phone. What,
don't
dog? I
come
can't
on,
get the
don't
phone.
come on here. Hey, slow man, don't come on here lying. That's what you can't do. And if you can't hear, ask them to repeat themselves.
You can't
Don't
rebut this shit after I get done.
don't come on here lying and then say right. You said this right. No, nigga, you made all of it up. What I'm saying is, bro, if you don't remember what he said, then ask him to explain himself again. Don't lie on the man, bro. That's all I'm saying. Be real with yourself.
All right, I'm glad I got this recorded. This is gonna be some really good shit. So okay. Well, the moths go up and down. Okay, so well, let me. You know what? Because that. But no, hell. Okay, you know what? Misery.
Hey,
Misery.
Silk.
Am
Hey,
I?
Silk. Hey, Silk. Hey, Silk.
Did he say
Bet
that?
$100. Hold up. Silk. Bet $50. Uncle said never said nothing about moths going up and down the tree. Bet $50 right now. Uncle said never said
Hey,
that.
why do you keep interrupting me, dog? Can I get my color in my face? Can I lay my phone?
Brother, it's
Can
either
I
yes or
lay
no.
my face?
Brother, you either you running from the debate or you not. Now I'm gonna say it one more time. Bet $50. Uncle said never said moths go up and down the tree, and I bet another $50. Uncle said never said nothing about a black tree. Come on, let's make two bets
I'm
real
running
quick.
from a debate now. Now I'm
No,
running from a debate.
I say you running from a bet. I bet $50.
I'm
Uncle
flat
said.
up, nigga. I'm broke as shit.
Your audio is nasty. So just answer my questions with yes or no. I bet $50. Uncle said never said moths come from up to down, and I bet another $50. Uncle said never said trees are black. Do you want the bets? If not, bro, let's stop lying. You want the bets? You think he
Yeah,
said that? Let's
I see. I don't want
Silk,
no smoke,
Silk,
dog.
you
Y'all
want to bet? You want to bet he ain't
I
say
can't
that?
even start. I'm
You
broke.
want to bet? You want to bet he ain't say that?
I'm broke.
Nobody care what you saying if you ain't trying to bet. You want to bet he ain't say that? I bet $50 on both of them bets. He never said moths go up and down, and he never said trees are black. I bet $50. You want to bet?
You can't. He's dead in the water already.
Silk, I got two bets. For you. You lying about people that's on the panel, so I got two bets. I bet $50. Uncle said never said moths go up and down, and I bet another $50. Hold up, Silk. You want the bet?
Cedric. You've introduced us to Wavy have to talk to you.
Silk, do you want the bet?
Cedric, where your backbone at, dog? I thought you had some spine.
Silk, stop crying. Stop crying, Silk. You want the bet? Stop
Cedric know what it is, dog.
Silk, stop crying. We don't want to. Hold up, Bo. We're gonna get some understanding. Hold up, Bo. Bo, mute your mic. Oh, mute your mic. Silk. Bo, mute your mic. Silk, I bet $50. Uncle said never said.
I've been kissing the damn.
Hey, Silk, I bet $50. Uncle said never said what you just said about the moth and a tree. You want the best? Yes or no?
I bet $1,000 you won't let me debate.
Hey, Silk, nobody care what you say. Nobody care what you say on this platform. Nobody care what you say on this platform. But before you lie on somebody, I'm gonna make you lose some money. So what we doing? I got $50. Uncle said never said nothing about a moth going up and down. And I got another $50. Uncle said never said nothing about trees being black. You want the bet? Yes or no? Yes or no? Just say yes or no. Just say yes or no. Just say yes or no. You want the bet? Yes or no? You want the bet? Yes or no? All right. So exactly. You don't want the bet. So I'm gonna get you up out of here. Hey.
Because I'm not going to be what you're.
You gotta mute
my
out,
fault,
Jay.
dog. My fault, brothers. My fault.
So look, this is what we're not gonna do.
Going on, man?
This is what, hold on real quick. This is what we're not gonna do. Silky D called out Uncle Said. I tell him he want to debate. He want to talk to Uncle Said about this moth shit. I tell him that's Jalen topic. That's Jalen money. Let Jalen, let you and Jalen hash that out. That's you and Jalen topic. He I want to talk to Uncle Said. I want to talk to Uncle Said. Now Uncle Said running. Where he at? Then I bring him on a panel. The first thing you start doing is lying on him. Before I let Uncle Said get out of character and call you all these names, before I let anybody else on the panel get out of character and call you all these names, I'm gonna just get you up out of here if you can't admit you wrong, bro. Jalen or Uncle said never said trees was black. Uncle said never said moths go up and down a tree. He was talking about the dew. He was talking about the Febreze, the debris, not what you saying. So, bro, if we can't be genuine and have a powerful build, this powerful builds only. There's not nothing else. This ain't
This
low
ain't weak
budget
bill.
build. This ain't Family Dollar bills. This ain't Dollar General bills.
This ain't Bob the Builder.
Hey, so Uncle said, you know what I'm saying? I just seen where that was going. And if you can't be genuine in what I'm saying out of my mouth and automatically you start lying on me, then this conversation can't go nowhere. I'm gonna start calling you all types of names because your ears don't work right. Go ahead, Uncle Sid.
Yeah, I think that's the same reason Jalen is frustrated. It's not that you don't want to argue the point. It's that you're strawmanning everything we're saying to make your point. You're
Thank you.
arguing things that we never said, and you're
Exactly.
building these straw mans, and so it leads to frustration in a conversation because you're not actually rebutting what I'm saying. You're not steel manning what I'm saying to chop it down. You're straw manning every point we make, right? So we talk about the difference that became apparent. It was the industrialization in different areas, and as a result of that industrialization, the smog, right, blackened the trees in the surrounding area. Whereas in the areas outside of the industrialized area, the trees remain the same. So this is where they saw the significant difference that the environment made.
His clothes right here. Oh, I thought they his covers. No, his, you
That's the whole of the argument. The inability for the lighter moth to camouflage in the environment, making it an easier target. Right now, when they're doing the reconstruction, if they take these moths and they pin them up on the tree so that they can draw them over, what is the argument? It doesn't take away from the natural environment and the pressures that led to the difference in outcome or the difference in population over time. You saw that in the area or the environment where there was heavy smog, you had now a significant increase in the black moth, in the black version of the moth, which was before very scarce. In the areas where there was no smog, right? The dynamics remained the same. So that showed that the environmental pressures led to the survivability of one particular expression. This also goes to the argument over dominance and recessive, right? Most times in nature, the darker version would be the dominant version, but you see, based on the environment, right, the lighter version became the phenotype most expressed in the population, which was the recessive version of this particular moth, right? And you see there that dominance and recessive is not what we usually think it is. It is also a factor based on environment. That's what being explained in this whole scenario here, which is underlining points and facts of evolution.
So if we starting out for if we start now just imagine all my Bible believers out there. Let me show y'all how crazy that conversation just went when you start man the argument. Now imagine we having a conversation about the Bible, right? And before we even get into the conversation, I say, all right, Jesus is black, Noah is black, Abraham is black, and all of these people are black. And then you say, oh no, they not black, brother. If you take a DNA test, you look at the region, or them people genetically will not be this. The first thing I told them about, so genetically they black then, right? it's like you didn't hear nothing that I just said. You heard two words and put right at the end.
and
That's
ran
not
with it
comprehension. That's not
and ran.
comprehension.
And that's my biggest thing. That's why I be getting so frustrated, bro. It's like, dude, you take bits and parts and then want to just run with something that you created or you made up. Like, bro, like this conversation, bro. Me and Silk had this conversation back in August, bro. It's October. I don't want to have this. I don't want to have this argument with that man no more. Like that was the whole
Yeah.
purpose. Then when he was like, oh yeah, said some bull. I'm like, bro, when did said ever say BS, bro? Like that's the thing. Like I said, dude, I said, Silk, I said, we arguing about signs. I said, bro, I'm not that keen in signs, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to these debates and stuff, that's wavy and stuff, bro. I said, bro, we don't do signs. So why are we even having this conversation and everything? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like stick to what you know. And you, I mean, like I told, like, bro, you don't really know too much.
One thing I can say, boy, when it comes to that sign, boy, ain't nobody, boy, you better goddamn know something, goddamn. You trying to goddamn go against what I said.
Exactly,
Hey,
bro. Like before.
Hey, you can go outside. You can go outside and see that trees are not black, bro. You can go outside and see that. You can if you Google are trees black, they're gonna say they got a strand in Africa and a strand in Southeast Asia.
See,
So, but how did you make that? I don't get it. It's like
I missed that.
What happened was, like I was saying, bro, he took what I said, he took that whole analogy, bro. Like he took the whole dark room and white piece of paper and just ran with it, bro. That's what I be saying, bro. Like Silk don't be paying attention, but I be setting his ass up a lot of times. I set him up. Like that's why I be trying to tell you, Wave, like, bro, when he go down that rabbit hole, I'm just gonna set him up with something because 2, 3 lives later, he gonna bring it back up and he done ran with it, and then he's gonna make himself like a fool every single time. That's what I be saying, bro. Like he sets himself up every time. That's why I keep telling him, bro, it's a boomerang effect with you. You set yourself up every time.
Hey, science is something that you can't argue against.
Science
You're not supposed to
argue. It's a fact.
You can't debate science, brother. You can't debate it. You can't debunk it. We could debunk everything. We could debunk religion. We could debunk God. We could debunk Jesus. Goddamn, we could debunk. You can't debunk science, brother. You on the wrong side. You on the wrong side. That's just what it is. You ain't on the winning. Once you start going against the grain, go ahead, bro.
Oh my bad.
Once you start going against the grain, then you drifting, you scamming. But you scamming your own self because, like you said, y'all had this conversation in April, May. Imagine if he would have just got it. Imagine if he would have just did a little information and got it. We would be past this. But when you're trying to debunk,
look like this now.
But
that's the
y'all look like that now.
What the hell?
What's that? Scam me, man.
What's that?
That's supposed to be cash out.
It's an L.
My sister trying to scam me, dog.
She trying to get down. That's hilarious. That's funny. But yeah, bro. But like, yeah, like, dog, like this man even asked me to give him. He asked me something like show him like a natural selection and everything. Something like that, bro. It was something he asked me, bro. And I was like, bro, look at a Doberman. Like that's the prime, like, bro, like that's the prime example right there. Look at a Doberman, bro. Like, what are we talking about at this point? And then he was talking about subspecies, bro. Like I said, bro, it was a whole conversation, bro. But he's just so stuck on that black pepper moth because he don't know what else that he can go up against but that. Then, it's just like, man, I don't know, man. I don't know.
That's
What's
why
the next question?
I'm about to let you go, Uncle Sid, but that's why I brought up this right here. All you gotta do is go to Wikipedia and type in evolution. Just go to Wikipedia and type in the black pepper moth is on the home page. The black pepper moth is on the home page. You got shit talking about the beaks. You got shit talking about DNA. But just scroll down. Just scroll down. Like we don't like reading, but we got to read a little bit. However, discoveries in the field of evolutionary developmental biology have demonstrated that even relatively small differences in genotype can lead to dramatic differences in phenotype, both within and between species. So I think it gets to a point, bro. We using, like, even with religious people, bro, we use too big words. We using words that they ain't heard in 20 years when they was in high school. We using words that these motherfuckers thought was buried. Once God came around, these words went extinct. I got my boy Misery on the panel. I know my boy Misery. He just waiting on one of us to say the wrong thing, then he go jump in and go crazy. So everybody watch their tone. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's so crazy? You know what's so crazy, Wavy? I was about to say something really, really out of pocket, but I'm gonna keep that to myself, dog. Because
I know Misery
Misery was on the phone. I didn't realize Misery was on the phone. I was like, yeah, let me go ahead and just be quiet.
Hey, brother Misery.
Oh shit.
Hey, brother Misery, how you doing, sir? I'm glad you on the I'm glad you on this side of the world, man, because you aggressive as hell, man. I can imagine you without, like, you know what I mean, like something to stand on.
You said, what about me staying on this side of the world? Now, what did you say about what? Me standing on this side of the world?
Hey, Misery. Hey, Misery, you might gotta
I said I'm glad.
Oh, never mind. Go ahead, Bo.
I said I'm glad you got. I was just saying I'm glad Misery got something that he stand on. You feel like, as far as some shit with the morals and shit. You feel me?
All right, hold up. One of y'all.
But I know he goddamn he's a fucking loose
cannon.
All
right, Misery. All right, hold up, Bo. Misery. You gotta take out you gotta log out of YouTube. Click out of YouTube on your phone, Misery. Click out of YouTube.
Oh, you can't hear me?
No, you can't hear me? You got an echo. You got a little echo. He'll come back. But man, the imagine now look, Uncle said, when I first started bringing out this evolution shit, this science shit, Bo and Jalen ain't never give me no crazy pushback, but they didn't agree with this shit. They didn't agree with evolution.
Like I said, bro.
Hold up. As time go by, right? You expecting yourself to get smarter. You're not supposed to be regressing. You know what I'm saying? And you expect to look for the facts. But if you trying to debunk, you know what I'm saying? Is you really stuck. So when Jalen said that, man, we was having this conversation back in May, June, that's horrible. Because it's like in May, June, I think in May, June, that's probably when I had my debate with y'all about evolution.
That was. And ever since then, that brother's been on that, bro. Like, for some odd reason, bro, that whole situation with y'all was like, I don't know, I guess like the fucking icing on the cake for Silky, because I don't know if the nigga got mad because you just kept winning. I don't know if he wanted you to wanted you to lose debates. I don't fucking know. But it was just like from that point on, bro, it was just like evolution. You get what I'm saying? It's all about creation. But like I said before, bro, yeah, you can create something, but then what happens after that? It's just there.
This
like
the sad part. This the sad part, Big Jalen. Silky D don't believe in God like that. You feel me? Like he more bolder than you. You know what I'm saying? Like he'll say, man, ain't no man created all of this, so ain't nobody in the sky. He'll say shit like that, but then when it comes to a scientific answer, he denouncing that too. So you really got no, you really in the back in what was really when you find out people that don't believe in God or don't believe in the Bible, Torah, Quran, Abrahamic faith. When you find people that don't believe in the Abrahamic faith and they don't fuck with science, them niggas like in the book of what's that book? Them niggas like in the book of Atlantis and like them and folklores and other fairy tales. Like it don't get no greater than science. It don't get no greater than trying to know. Somebody was trying to say something. Go ahead, hey Bo. I don't think you got no echo no more. Bo, you want to say what you were saying to Misery?
What's good with it? What's good with it, y'all?
Gullah. Man, I just had watched the video on the Gullahs, man. Shout out Gullah, man. And I seen you on the pseudo killer the other day. Hey, Gullah, tell me why you was right the whole time. Juju knew you was right. Juju knew you was right at the beginning, but didn't say nothing. Then Unc took you on a whole hour and a half roller coaster. But Gullah, the source that Juju was reading said what you were saying an hour and a half before y'all even started arguing. Or before y'all even went down that rabbit hole, Gullah.
Oh yeah, they ain't know what they was reading. They was tripping.
Your patience, Gullah. Your patience, nigga. You talk with Unc and Juju for an hour and a half, and they act like they didn't see what's right in front of them, bro. Your patience was crazy. I appreciate that.
What Silk go? Silk was up in here over whooping, yo.
Nah. We keeping that brother gonna stay where he at. We gonna leave it at that, bro. I'm trying to, like I said, bro. I'm trying to have a cool ass bill.
Gullah, so look, so this what happened. Hey Gullah, so this what happened. Silky D was on the channel. He was calling out Uncle Said. You know what I'm saying? You calling out Uncle Said. Then when Uncle Said get on the panel, you start lying on him. You know what I'm saying? I never heard nobody on the panel say this, so I definitely know I never heard nobody else. Hey, in that black pepper mouth, Gullah. Go ahead, my bad. Go ahead, Jay.
Oh yeah. He was saying the tree was black or something. I thought the moth was black.
No, what he was saying, bro, was that
he threw hold on, Jalen. He threw words in Uncle Said mouth and said Uncle Said the trees was black, right? And then he backdoored and then Uncle Said was talking about the smog coming up the tree and down the tree. This still gonna say Uncle said the moths was coming up the tree and down the tree. The moths going up the tree and down the tree. Like, so it's like, I don't know. He had to be doing it on purpose, bro.
Yeah, and what I actually said is your argument is irrelevant of where the moths are on the tree. Because the smog comes down onto the tree, so it starts from on top and it comes down. So pretty much the whole tree is covered. So talking about the height of where the moth is irrelevant.
He said you was saying, oh yeah, Misery. That's why I kicked him out, bro. We kept lying on Uncle Said, bro. Like we can't have a genuine conversation if you gonna
hold on. But Wavy, that's kind of biased, bro, because that's what Angel, Sergio, and all these guys be doing to me all the time. And I keep telling you, they keep moving the goalposts.
I got witnesses.
When they keep moving the goalposts.
I got witnesses. Look,
no, but you're my witness. But you were my witnesses. But you were my witnesses, though. That's what I'm saying. You were my witness also to it.
Nah,
that's what I'm saying. I was like, I don't understand why you're gonna.
When have they ever put words in your mouth? When have they ever put words in your mouth?
They do it all. Brother, they do it all the time, and and that's the reason why I argue with them. I keep telling them, y'all keep moving the goalposts, and y'all keep answering questions that I've never asked you. Bro, you go back to all our videos. That's all I keep
Hold up.
constantly telling them.
That's different from lying on you. If me and you having a conversation and you say, bro, my mama died of cancer. You say my mama died of cancer. Then 5 minutes into the conversation, I start saying, bro, you just said your mama died in the car wreck. You just said your mama died in the car wreck. Bro, that's lying on you, bro. That's lying on you. They don't do that.
Well, I want to say lying. Maybe that's just probably what he heard. You know what I mean? And that's just what his recollection was. But the brother Cedric did clear it up. You know what I'm saying? I did hear earlier him clearing up what he meant by that. You know what I'm saying? So after that, Silky should have just been like, you know, all right, well, I thought you said something else, or whatever. You know?
Did clear what up? What Uncle said cleared up.
No, when Cedric cleared up about why Silky thought he said that the moths turned black on the tree or whatever y'all were talking about, but then Cedric was like, nah, he wasn't talking about the color of the moth, but how the condition of the environment pressured it to make him turn that way or something like that. Like he was clearing it up.
Now look, that's totally different from when he said that Uncle said the trees was black, and then he threw Jalen in there too, and then he backdoored and said that Uncle said the moths go from up to down. What you just said, that was in the conversation, but it wasn't these two things that he lied on him about by saying, because he threw Jalen in there. Jalen wasn't even on a panel yet when he said him and Jalen said that the trees were black. Then he said the source said.
And that's the thing, bro. Like we never said black, bro. Like I said, I was the only one who said that, bro, because I knew he was going to run with that. That's why I kept saying, bro, Silky takes it and he runs with shit, bro. That's why I don't give a damn about a rabbit hole, because he's just gonna take the bait and jump down that bitch. And then when he come back, he gonna be like, oh, you said this. But then all actually, none of that was said, bro. Like I said, it was just an analogy. You know what I'm saying? That's all that shit was. He takes that shit and turns that shit into facts.
Jalen, you never.
But like I said, but I never said nothing about no tree being black. Never said nothing about no tree.
So, bro, if you come out of nowhere and say somebody said some shit like that, bro, where you got that from? Where you got that from? So misery. Manasseh, Martin, and Angel. They might move the goalposts. They might not answer your questions. They might flim flam bim bam. But bro, they integrity is never gonna be them lying on you. Didn't you just say this? I never heard Angel do that. Angel will beat around the bush, not answer a question, bro. He won't never say, well, Misery said that he don't believe in Jesus. Like, why lie? Why lie? That's the whole thing. But when we having powerful bills only, why lie? Now, if you catch them lying on you, then bring that shit out. You know what I'm saying? Or if you caught them lying on you during the conversation, you said some 5 minutes later, they said, didn't you just say this? Or you saying this, right? Like, come on, bro. How we gonna have a conversation when you saying crazy shit like that? And Uncle said is an elder, by the way. So if this was Gullah, like with Gullah and Yah, if y'all watched the last show, Gullah and Yah argued for a whole hour and a half, then a whole another 30 minutes in the back.
She said y'all was high.
Yeah, but that's the point about moving the goalposts. That's what moving the goalposts means. It means that they're basically discussing something that you're not discussing, or trying to make you say something that you're not saying, and trying to argue something that you're not saying. That is a form of lying.
Nah, moving the goalposts is if me and you having an argument, and I'm saying if you saying the sky is blue, I say yeah, the sky is blue, but what it's made of? That's moving the goalpost. Okay, you beat me on this point, but nah, nigga, beat me on this point. That's moving the goalpost. But nah, hey, if you catch Martin, Manasseh, or Angel lying on you, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna clear it up in real time. We're gonna clear it up in real
Well,
time.
when they talk about,
Now look, you know they watching. You know they watching you too. You know they
the
watching
hour
you on
debate or something like that, they be lying and shit. When you be talking about, oh yeah, Quanta schooled you that on that Jose already. Yeah, I was like, all right, yeah. When did me and Quanta ever debate? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. They be lying all the time. That's a lie. Say like, how you gonna tell me your elder beat me up on a topic? Where's that evidence at? Like, what are you guys even talking about? What video are you guys even mentioning? Like, they'll just be lying their ass off. But
Now
every
look,
time, but notice that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't understand why you're being confused about this, Wavy. You see me do it all the time because I be calling these guys liars because they're lying on me, and I be like, and I was like, the difference between me and y'all is that I have the screenshots, I have the video clips of y'all people saying these things. But every time y'all try to say shit about me, that's all it is lies and just y'all just talking shit. Y'all lying and talking shit. I
all right,
have the
look,
evidence. If I
all
say
right,
that
look.
Quanta says something about me, I'll be like, yo, Wavy, didn't I send you the video clip of Quanta saying it? Why? Because they're trying to call me a liar. I have the actual evidence to show it. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, they
All right,
constantly
look.
lie all the time.
All right, look. So look, we're not talking about everybody. If we talking about that line, everybody lie on this motherfucker. We ain't talking about that. This is what we talking about. Show me a clip of you having a conversation with somebody, Martin, Manasseh, or Angel, and you saying something, and then in that same clip, 20 minutes later, an hour later, they said, well, Misery said this, right? Or well, Misery just we talking about using your words against you, lying on you like that. We ain't talking about regular lying. Everybody on this motherfucker lying. God ain't real, so everybody lie.
So let me ask you a question, Wavy. So you saying if say like this, so say like if I'm having a discussion with Misery, right? And say like Misery says something, and then Silky D hop on, and what he heard Misery say, he assumed that I say. Is that a form of line? He was sitting there in the back chat listening, and then when he heard what Misery said, he used what he used what Misery said against. Okay, so Angels done that. He did it last time whenever we talked about the Gabriel revelation. Angel hopped on the panel out of nowhere, started going out talking about, oh, Hosea this, Hosea that. And we like, bro, Misery never said nothing about Hosea. That was Martin.
No, if you make a mistake, you made a mistake. But when Uncle said that the smog come from up to down. Silky said, so the moths come from up and down, right? So now you saying the moths come from up and down, right? So we got that, right?
So you putting words in his mouth, correct?
Putting words in a nigga mouth. Hold up. So hold up. So and what Angel could have been an accident. I'm pretty sure he apologized or said, "Oh, my bad." After that, Angel got that much.
He did not.
But look, what I'm saying is, and then to say, so the tree was black, right? Well, that's what you said last time. Like, when did Uncle say that last time? That's what you and Jalen saying. That's what you and Jalen said. Bro, you can't be.
I hear what you're saying, bro.
Putting words in a nigga mouth to win a conversation. Angel never did that. Angel never put words in Misery mouth to win a conversation. Manasseh never did that. Martin never did that. The conversation won't go that far. Go ahead, Jalen. You breaking up.
Oh no, I wasn't saying nothing, bro. I was over here turning and shit. But shit, I mean, like I said, bro, I hear what you're saying. Like, I mean, bro, with I don't know, bro. Like I said, everybody have their opinions. Everybody have their opinions. What you call them? So shit, I'm gonna just leave it at that. But we all can agree. We all can agree that Silky be talking out the side of his neck. If we do agree, can we all say ah?
Hey, look. Misery just got forever smoke with Martin, Manasseh, and Angel to where it's personal. The shit with Silky D ain't personal. We actually want that nigga to get smarter. That's the issue.
But my thing is, bro, is that like that's another thing, bro. Like, I'm sorry, bro, but that just seems like insanity, bro. Now Manasseh's different. You know, Manasseh on his own little way. I give it to him. I'ma leave him out. You know what I'm saying? Martin too. But it's just like, I mean, bro, like this man here is claiming that he spoke to y'all, you know what I'm saying, to y'all OG, you know what I'm saying? He hung out with y'all OG. He gave, they exchanged knowledge. So it's just like, bro, like, why would you want to go up against somebody like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, is it because that Misery is, you know what I'm saying, is an outsider, and and the OG praise him more than the people that's up under him? I mean,
Man, Misery is not gang to them. Hey, let me send a link to them niggas. Misery is not gang. The hell, he ain't a part of your car, so his ass a op. They don't give a fuck what he look like.
I understand that, bro, but they OG Quana respects Misery. You get what I'm saying? You know, like him. You know what I'm saying? Like from what, like I said, like from what it's been like from the energy I've been getting, it sounds like Quana has never once even tried to step into a ring with Misery. It's like he has some respect for Misery, and I feel like that's why they hate the nigga, because it's like, shit, you are.
We ain't gonna never know. We ain't gonna never know the other side of the story
Misery
until Misery get Cornalawa to click the link. We ain't gonna never know the other side of the story. And just to let Misery know, Angel, Martin, and Manasseh is watching. So nigga, you be nice with your words, nigga, because now they watching and now they can see if your ass is lying on them. Martin, click the link. Angel, click the link in 30 minutes. Angel, you click the link in 30 minutes. Let Martin get his run off, and then you come in. But Martin, click the link. Let's get this money. Uncle said, man, I know this could have been a great teaching moment. You know what I'm saying? This could have been a great teaching moment.
It was a great teaching moment. It was a great teaching moment in terms of identifying straw manning and disingenuousness in having a conversation. Right? Science is undefeated, baby. So I'm always step up to the plate.
Hey, and look, this could have been a great teaching moment, but I'm not gonna put you in something y'all taught. Pseudo killers taught me. Never acquiesce to a faulty premise. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna bring you on my platform talking to my homeboy and he lying on you in both our face. You know what I'm saying? You got the flow though.
I appreciate it. But you know, I'm in these streets. I'm always game. It's fun. I like these builds. I like a good fight. So it's always good. And Silky D is just a ping pong. Easy work, man. So I have no other expectations of Silky D. Can somebody say
I misery. What's your gripe?
I'm gonna watch from the chat.
Nah, Uncle said, don't go nowhere. I got some smoke for you.
Okay.
All right, misery. What's your gripe with evolution? Misery. What's your gripe with evolution?
Yeah.
Like I said, I think you asked me that a while ago, and I was basically saying, like I could really care about evolution, but my take of why I don't believe in it is to me it's kind of like a racist doctrine. You know what I'm saying? They're basically, because for what I've learned about evolution, it's about primitive getting to more modern or whatever the case may be, or advanced. So they're basically saying that if people of color were here first, that they're basically saying that like whites and Asians, whatever, are like the advancement, you know what I'm saying, or better than I would say people of color. To me, that's the way I view it. You know what I'm saying? To me, I kind of view it as like almost like a racist stance that the white man is trying to take against people. Saying, hey, we're the last one. Everybody else was before us. We must be the advanced man. That's why all civilization is run by the white man, because we're more advanced than these Africans and these Asians and these Indians. And that's just the way I view it.
Professor Uncle said, you want to respond to that?
Oh boy, there's a lot to unpack there. First of all, evolution means a change in allele frequency, which means every time that two entities recombine and produce offspring, that offspring is a new genetic expression, right? Which wasn't there before. Actually, a mutation, right? Another step in the evolutionary process. The diversity of life that we see on this planet is evolution, means the diversity of life. Now, when it comes to human evolution, that notion that you presented, I think it was somewhere in the early 1800s when we just started to understand these processes that this idea was prevalent. We're 2024 and we understand that human evolution, like the differences in phenotypes that we see, are because of genetic bottlenecks, and that every diversity outside of Africa is on the African continent. The genes that code for lighter skin originated on the continent. The genes for the slanted eyes, they are still prevalent in the Khoisan. So it is understanding evolution which takes you away from these outdated and ignorant racist ideas. And you can't get around it. It's just a fact of life. If you have children, you're taking part in the evolutionary process, right? Each step is a little different than the one before. It's a little bit different. Increment, slow steps. That's why we only can observe evolution, right, over time. The faster the species reproduce, the easier it is to see. And that's why with humans, we have to look back and look back over millions of years and watch that evolutionary process. Common ancestors. Our common ancestors all exist within the hominid group, which is our own genus, not the genus of any of the other great apes, because we had common ancestors, but their evolutionary process was different to ours. Yet, if you look at the body plans that exist, the same group of hoax genes throughout mammalian species are responsible for the body plans that we have. There is no way that you can get around a natural fact. As a matter of fact, even if God was real, evolution is still a matter of fact. There was no Adam and Eve. Nothing popped into existence. It was a process, even if God was real. So educating yourself would give you a far better position in terms of understanding the reality of the subject, instead of not embracing it based on outdated, ignorant ideas that nobody holds today.
Well, the way that you explained it right now, I would say I've really never heard it really explained that way, because from what I hear from you would say the popular uh, way of thinking, especially on social media. You have like House of Consciousness, you have Moors, you have all these certain movements, that basically try to teach how how all mankind came from the original black man or black woman, and through mixing and things of that nature, then later on came like the East Indians, the Arabs, and white people. What I'm saying? That's how I've always gathered information, I guess. From, like I said, I guess. Like I said, I've never really heard the way you broke it down, but that when you said that there were that basically, from what I gather, you're saying that all races come from different species of apes, right? And they
Huh?
all
No,
have
no,
their
no,
own
no, no,
certain
no,
type of
no,
evolution,
no,
right?
no, no. All humans, all. all Homo sapiens sapiens, which are us, originated on the African continent. The human species is 300,000 years old. There is no younger or newer people. What you're seeing is the result of 300,000 years of evolution. You have a group of
I know that's what I'm saying.
a group of
Yeah, that's what I was
Africans.
saying. Well, but that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying about the House of Consciousness, and that's what I'm saying. So what you're saying is that 300,000 years ago, according to them, that's what I'm gathering is
Well,
that the black man
we're
and the
not
black
doing
woman were
according to them.
basically the
We're
first,
doing
and
we
then every other race came afterwards. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said what I said. Like, to me, that's kind of like almost like a racist view, because ding, ding, ding. We all know one of the last races to come on the earth were the so-called Caucasians, right? That's what I'm saying. So
no,
according to them, the way
no,
they would use
no,
evolution, like, oh,
no,
well, we're like the final product. You know what I mean? Like, we're
no,
the final product right
no,
According
now.
to
but no,
science, according to
no,
science, it's only one race. That's the
no.
human race.
What
So
you're seeing, what you're seeing is people evolving. So these were people that evolved based on the environment that they were in, selective pressures. They did not, there's nothing new about the European. There's nothing new about the Asiatic. What is new is the subject to the environmental pressures that force humans to express themselves in that particular phenotype, and also due to genetic bottlenecking, right? But these human beings are exactly the same 300,000 years old that we all are.
Yeah, brother. Like I said, I do kind of understand what you're saying, but who's the original man, though? That's what I'm saying. That
No,
started off this
there
evolution
is no
process.
original man. There is an evolutionary process. There is no point in time that you
Okay,
say
but Wavy just
now
said
we
there's
have
one race, right? So we're all one race, the human race, right? He said there's only one race,
no,
the
we're one
human race.
species.
Like,
We're one species, Homo sapiens sapiens. We're the last of the subspecies of the Homo
okay, so
sapiens.
yeah,
so like I said, so
it's only one race. Once you start saying black, white, that's like you saying human. You basically giving like human descriptions. As far as Homo sapien sapien, me, you, human beings, is only one. It's only one. It's only one of us right now. Yeah.
okay, and that's what I'm saying. So who was the originator of that race? That's what I'm saying.
It started in
You're,
Africa.
you're con-
Humankind started in Africa.
the,
Okay, but okay,
your
I didn't
conceptual,
ask where it started from. I'm saying what people was the first man then.
It's not a people thing. It started in Africa, and it wasn't a one man and one woman thing. You know what I'm saying? That's what. Go ahead, Uncle Sid. That's what Uncle Sid was trying to say.
okay, let's correct that premise. There is no original, there is no one. You have Homo sapiens sapien, you have Homo neanderthalis, you have Homo denisovans. These all existed at the same time. The last surviving species of the Homo sapiens is Homo sapiens sapiens. The evolutionary process of the hominids eventually led to what we now call Homo sapiens sapiens. When you look back on the evolutionary track, right, we can go and see about 300,000 years ago, we have this population that are that are atomically modern humans, right? But all the Homo sapiens are humans. So, so,
Okay,
so
so
there was
when the Homo sapiens sapiens were created,
there was no singular point at which boom you have humans, right? We have
okay, I
settlements.
get it. So
We
you're
have
saying from
settlements in
the
Morocco, 300,000
Neanderthals.
years.
All right, so I
Go
get. So
ahead.
you're saying from the Neanderthals until the first Homo sapiens sapien, it was already a group of people, right? So it was like it could have been like any looking type of people. Basically, that's what you're saying, right?
Yes. So Homo sapiens
Okay.
sapien, us, the last modernly
And then
atomically
those
modern
Homo
man.
sapiens. Okay, so I get what you're trying to say. So, like I said, it's like before the Homo sapiens sapiens. Of course, there was another what you would call race, right? What you call them? The hominoids.
There was
I forgot
there
what you
was
call them.
there was other there was other there were other groups of humans, right? You have Habitanganzas, you have Homo erectus. These are all considered humans, not particularly Homo sapiens sapien, but they're all within the hominid groups and that evolutionary process. There's no singular origin of humans. So
Now look,
it
now
is
look,
an
now look, now
evolutionary
look,
process.
now look. You getting throwed off.
I'm,
You
I'm,
getting
I'm kind of,
throwed off. Hold up,
yeah,
misery. You
I'm getting a
getting
little,
throwed off
I'm a
that
little
race.
confused, like about
Misery.
the.
You getting throwed off because you trying to add race into it. Don't add race into it. Just look at it like Homo sapien sapien. What we is, it came out of Africa. Just don't look at it like a
I know,
race thing.
yeah, I know, okay, but then what happened to the other humans? That's what I'm saying. Like all
They
the ones
died
that the
off.
brother was
They
listing.
died
Like,
off. They died
They
off.
extinct.
They died off.
Dinosaurs went
okay,
extinct.
they
Neanderthals
they
went
died off.
extinct. Yes,
Okay,
go
so
ahead.
they all died off. Okay, and so when the Homo sapiens sapien was created, it was basically like a
No,
whole bunch
no,
of them that was there.
no.
Just like a whole bunch of
Come
them.
back.
It wasn't just
Take the
one.
word created. Created implies
No, well, I'm
implies
saying created like from your what you call evolution. That's what I'm saying. What I mean
yeah,
created,
okay.
meaning
Evolved.
those other
They
humans
evolved
were
out.
mixing with
They
each other,
evolved
and they
out of
created
the
this
mixing.
human.
Homo sapiens sapien evolved out of the admixing of the other Homo groups. So
Okay. Okay.
there was no singular origin. It was
And then
through this
from the Homo
evolutionary
sapien,
process.
and then you're saying that from the Homo sapien, which started off in Africa, certain Homo sapiens basically were migrating whatever direction, and the product of their environment basically changed them in throughout time to what we see today. This is why you,
Shit.
like you said,
Good shit,
Asians might
misery.
have like
Good
slantier
job.
eyes
Good
and things
job.
of that nature, right? That's
Good
what you're
job.
saying, right?
Good job.
Good
Good
job.
job.
Good job.
Good
There you
job.
go. That's it. So if you're gonna look at a particular phenotypical expression and say, well, they're the youngest, then we do that with every generation, right? Because now we're gonna have new admixtures, right? And you're gonna see new phenotypical expression. So that's the youngest now. They are the most evolved. No, that's not how that works.
So when you see,
So
so
you're saying so.
hold up,
So
hold
let
up,
me
hold
ask you
up.
this. So you're saying that basically right
So when
now
you see that, hold
that
up. So
is
when you
some.
see the caveman, hold up. So when you see that caveman chart where it go from caveman and it goes to a regular man, when you see that, all that is showing the different hominids to Homo sapiens sapien. White people took that as what you were saying about Africans, then the white people. It's more so like ancient hominids to Homo sapiens sapien walking upright. That's what
Yep.
that chart really is.
But then, like I said, but then how would like okay? Because from what I'm hearing about this evolution, right? That these mixtures are happening and happening, and we're evolving, right? So then when we start putting timestamps, like I said, on these races today, like when we talk about the E haplogroups or the Q or R, and these haplogroups go back, 85,000, 50,000, whatever, thousands of years ago, which would be talking about so-called Africans or Asians or whatever the case may be, or Siberians, whatever. But then, like I said, then you have people like, what is it, the J marker, which is like some white people, right? And that shit only goes back like around six, five thousand years.
That pale phenotype
You
is
see
younger.
what I'm saying?
Listen,
But
You're
that's what
listen.
I'm
talking.
saying,
You're
Hold up,
you're
hold up,
and that's what I
talking.
was.
hold up,
You're
hold
Hold on,
up,
the
hold
reason
up,
why
hold
the
up,
reason why I'm
hold up,
saying that.
hold up. This where you messing up at. This where you messing up at. That phenotype is younger, but when you put white on it, that's when you messing up. You feel me? Just
so
that
so don't
pale
confuse
type.
don't confuse haplogroups with genes that produce a particular phenotype, right? Markers, right, they come out of isolation, and particular markers develop or mutate in an area that doesn't necessarily speak to the phenotypical expression. the genes that code for lighter skin have nothing to do with the haplogroup or a specific marker.
Well, I don't really care about the skin color because, like I said, we know that people could be born albinos and stuff like that. So it's not really a skin color thing for me, because, like I said, if we're talking about the genes, skull structure, we put all these together. That's what I'm saying. It's showing that the white race is the new race. You know what I'm saying? It
No,
looks like.
no,
That's
no, no,
that's what
no.
it looks like today.
First of all, there is no race. Like,
I just
no,
tried to help you.
But the
no,
thing is
no,
that,
no.
okay, maybe I'm wording it wrong. Like maybe I'm
Like,
not
you're
wording it
way
scientifically
wrong.
right the way y'all want me to. But
You're
y'all hold on,
using
but y'all do
outdated
know what I'm saying.
18th century
But
race
y'all do know
science.
what I'm saying.
No, no, no. None of that is applicable. That's a bunch of bullshit. That's what I'm trying to tell you. None of that stuff, like 18th century. Grab a modern evolutionary book and put it all together. These things, cranial no, like they got Africans, right, with that they would classify as having a Caucasoid a skull type. Who are those? Predominantly,
Yeah,
mostly Ethiopians, right? They would classify
yeah.
them like that. Now
It's
that
just
is not,
the phenotype. It's just the
yeah,
phenotype. That
and
pale,
and and
that pale.
these
But I'm
characters.
saying that's what I'm saying. Whether it's phenotype, genes, that's what I'm saying. This is isn't all of this a
No,
part of the
no,
evolution?
no, no, no. You're not listening. I know the nonsense you're saying because I know the school of thought it comes from. You need to flush that nonsense. It is retarded. Like I just told you, if you're going to use a cranial to say, well, these are the youngest, well, that same cranial type is found in Ethiopia. And Ethiopia is one of the earliest places of mankind. So now go. How does that
Hey,
classify? How does
Uncle
the
said,
argument classify?
Uncle said, if we talking about that pale phenotype, would that, if that's just what we talking about without adding white on it, because when we talking scientifically, like using words like DNA and phenotype, we can't add race to it. We can't add black or white to it. So if we just talking about that pale phenotype, Uncle said, would it be correct to say that that's one of the youngest compared to the Asiatic and the African?
Um, like the further north you go, right, the further the environmental pressures are going to determine your phenotype. So it is based on human migration that these evolutionary processes are going to take place. But the people that got there are 300,000 years old. That recent mutation based on their environment doesn't make them a new or younger or nothing. They're the exact same humans.
Yeah, they the same humans, just that pale phenotype
Yeah. If I
yeah.
move, if I moved six
Like I
thousand
said, I don't
years
think it has
ago,
nothing to do with color.
if we moved 6,000 years ago into an environment where you have less UVB, colder temperatures, etc., you're going to get right selection pressures, right? The darkest phenotypes are going to die out. They're not going to reach the age of reproduction. They're gonna become lighter and lighter and lighter. But it's the same damn people. They are not newer or younger or different. They are the same exact Homo sapien sapien, right?
Yeah,
Because
so
Homo sapien sapien phenotype is expressed based on the environment that they're in. So if you're migrating out, I'm migrating out. I'm X years old. I migrate out to an environment. And in that environment, I
And the
undergo
environment.
environmental pressures which produce a different phenotype. But it is the person that is X years old that left that got there. We're the same age, all of us.
So are you saying that the environment changes their DNA and everything like that? It changes their genetics and all that, being in that environment?
What does the environment
I
do?
understand because I understand the phenotype argument. Like I
What
said, if you go to the cold, it makes more sense. If you're in the heat, yeah, I understand that.
every time you
But how would
reproduce,
but how would
every
but
time
how
you
would
reproduce,
the environment change
every
your
time
DNA
you
code? Like
hey,
your
hey,
reproduce,
hey, hey, hold on,
every
Uncle
time.
said, hold on, Uncle said. We could just give them just a yes or no question, so we could just answer yes or no. Misery, the answer is yes. The answer is yes. The environment can change your genetic makeup. Yes.
It
But
would
look,
change your DNA.
look,
Basically, like if it say,
hold
so
up,
if your grandparents were like a certain blood type.
hold up. But listen though, when we like right now we having a scientific conversation, so we can't add races into it because race is not a scientific. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
Like
not. I'm
class.
not trying to. I'm not trying to bring
All
up
right,
race.
go
I'm
ahead.
just bringing
All
up
right,
blood
go ahead.
types and genetics.
Go ahead.
That's what I'm saying. So let's say, like I said, because if you're saying that the environment can change your DNA or whatever, your genes or your genome code, whatever the case may be, like I can understand the phenotype argument. Yes, your maybe your body may have to adapt to to the
If
environment.
you understand the phenotype argument, how don't you understand the genotype
Okay,
argument? Your phenotype is an expression of genes.
because like I said, because
The
like I said, if I have
phenotype is an expression of genes. The environment forces a change in your genetics, right? So you get a different phenotypical expression. Your genes, which are always
yes.
changing because it's a
But how would that
recombination
change it?
of
But
alleles.
how would that change but how would that change like like I said, your Y chromosome or
Oh, yeah, your Y
the
chromosome changes.
the mitochondria or
Your
whatever
Y
it's called.
chromosome changes. I don't know what you're
Yeah,
talking
like I said,
about,
so that's
bro.
why I
All
was
right,
hold
Hold
on.
on,
So that's what hold on.
hold up. Misery. Hold up. All right, so look, an example of how environment can change your genetic makeup is the example of the black pepper moth. Another example is human
Brother,
being
you
nose.
talking about
Hold up, 1 second. Another example is human being noses. Look up the reason why we got a broad nose. Look up the reason why white people got this type of nose. It's a reason for that. That's the environment that changed that. Now look, misery. Check this out. I'm pretty sure I just answered your question with those two examples. All you got to do is look them up. You know what I'm saying? It's more. It's more. Go ahead. I'll let you ask the
so
next
that's
question.
so I want to clear it up. So that's what I'm saying. So you're saying that let's say that your Y chromosome, whatever, your E haplogroup, right? And then you come
That's
and
what.
you're from
Hold up. It's not about your Y chromosome. It's not about that. Like you ain't even got to say that. We talking about your DNA.
but that's how you would determine your father's through his lineage, right? And then you have the mitochondria that goes through the mother's lineage, right? Her blood, right? That's why I'm bringing this up. So that's what I'm saying. Like, how does your blood change? But I don't see. Hold on, wait. Real good. Let me just ask the question, and then after I ask it, give me clarification about how you feel about it. So, like I said,
No,
let's
no,
say that
wait.
you come.
Stop.
Let's
So
say that you
I
come
need
from
to
like
answer your
an E
inherent
haplogroup.
question, your ignorant question. I need to. So instead of you ask
Oh,
me
brother,
how does it work,
hold on,
do not give me your
brother.
opinion, and I need to correct it.
Brother.
That's
At
not
the
how
end
this
of the
works.
day, I can see you're actually getting kind of emotional. You've been actually kind of emotional the last three
Go
response.
ahead and get it out.
All right,
The
Go
go
ahead
ahead.
and
last
get it out.
three
Go ahead. Go
response,
ahead.
he
Hold up,
Go
does.
ahead.
Mister.
What?
Hold
What?
up,
Go ahead.
You
Mister.
know what
Go
I'm
ahead.
saying? And now he's trying to throw. Now he's trying to say
Go ahead.
ignorant.
Go ahead.
It's
Go
not
ahead,
ignorant
Mr.
questions
Science guy. Go ahead.
Mister,
because
because
Go
you
ahead.
I'm
just
trying to figure out
Tell me how it works.
hold up, because we was talking about genes, and you just jumped the blood. That and then you jump to the daddy
I
and
said we could
the
talk.
Y
I
and
said
hold up. The Y and the X chromosome ain't got we talking about the environment. So it's like you throwing out words and
Yeah, he doesn't know what
no,
he's talking
no.
about.
See,
let's just
see,
let them
that's
finish.
why. Now, y'all want to make it a debate. Now, y'all gonna get smashed. Cause this is why I sat back and listened to the nonsense that you guys were fucking saying. And this is how I'm gonna keep fucking kicking you guys in the fucking throat. And this is why you want to say that's fine. That's why you won't let
Who's
me answer the
getting
question.
emotional?
This is why I
Let's
brung
see.
up. Hold on. This is why I
Who's
brung up
getting
your. Hold
emotional?
on. This
Misery,
is why I
Why are
brung
you
up.
getting so
Misery. You
This
emotional?
just
is
told me
why
Why are you
I
getting so
brung up.
emotional?
hold
Matter of
on,
fact, I'll let
Because
Mister.
your
y'all
Hold
go
on,
out.
father
Go
is
ahead.
Mister.
raising your
Misery.
ignorance?
Misery.
Oh, that's
just
not
said you
cool.
could. I just told you to finish. Explain your. I just told you to go ahead and finish. Why you just clicked off? Why you just crashed out, brother? Just slow down and explain yourself.
Getting all
Slow down.
emotional.
Misery. You was about to talk
Again,
about
like I
the
said,
blood.
because every time I speak, you guys again. That's what I'm saying.
Go ahead. Go ahead. You got the flow. I'm gonna mute out.
Because at the end of the day, y'all can't answer that question. Because at the end of the day, what you're saying is it has nothing to do with the environment. I'm going to prove it.
Okay, it has to do with mixing. In order for these Y chromosomes and your mitochondrial, which is through the mother, and you have these different haplogroups that we have today, is from through mixing and things like that. It has nothing to do with environment. Like I said, if you're an E haplogroup, wavy, right? Let's say your ancestors from 2, 3, 5,000 years ago came from Africa, and they were all had the E haplogroup, and your ass moves to Alaska, right? And for the next 2, 3,000, 4,000 years that you're gonna live in Alaska, a fucking cold Iceland, your E haplogroup is gonna stay the same if you move in with the same tribe. The only way it would change is if some kind of mixture from other groups, but it has nothing to do with your environment. Okay, that's what I'm saying. That is ridiculous.
All right, Uncle Sid, go ahead. That's what he think he got us at. Go ahead, Uncle Sid. I'll talk.
Young man obviously doesn't understand the out of Africa migration. He doesn't understand moving over time and space to different environments and what that produces. He's talking about getting on a plane and going to Alaska for 4,000 years and staying with the same group. Now, if you would stay with the same group, genetic bottlenecking would lead to your extinction. So that is a stupid notion again. And now, talking about mixing, first of all, how did you get these different groups in the first place? If there was no mixing, there's always mixing. To be human is to be mixed, right? So now you're looking at haplogroups, these snippets, these small little snippets on millions of base pairs, right? You're not even talking about the group of host genes which form the body plan. We're talking about specific genes with code for lighter skin, right? There are 4 or 5 different genes. I don't know them off my head right now, but all these genes exist on the continent. It is true genetic bottlenecking. But you always have admixture, different groups, population moving back and forth, right? So this young man is again addressing this subject from a biblical perspective, talking about blood and whatnot, mixing. Like the level of ignorance is beyond comprehension. There's so much wrong. There's so much wrong with what he's saying. It is beyond belief.
Let me respond. Let me respond.
Hold up. No, I'm going after him.
Let me respond.
Hold up. I'm going after him.
Let me respond.
Once I heard, hold up.
You're supposed to be a moderator. You're supposed to be a moderator. You're supposed to be a moderator. Let Cedric keep digging. Let Cedric keep digging himself a hole. You just do what you do best and moderate. I don't understand. What's going on here? You don't have faith that you don't have faith. You don't have faith that Cedric got this. You don't have faith that Cedric got this.
Hold up, 1 second. Let me finish. What I do best is kicking religious motherfuckers' ass. Now, if you look at an African elephant and a Chinese elephant, you think they gonna look the same? If you look at a goddamn African tiger and a Chinese tiger or African lion and a lion from Asia, you think they gonna look the same? Like you killed your argument by just you can make it a simple example. You can make hey Jalen, you want to come on here and laugh, but you gotta keep your mic muted, bro. So what I'm saying is you can make a quick analogy of a damn animal over here and an animal on the other side of the world. See how they different from bottlenecking, and you bring up why haplogroups and why mark, bro. Everything that you said wasn't. It's like you wouldn't even.
Psychobabble, technobabble, using the words, sticking them together, but having no comprehension, having no idea what they mean.
But now, can I respond? Now can I respond? He already spoke, but yet he's speaking again.
I understand. Right? Go ahead.
But everybody heard. Let's just say he keeps saying this word ignorance. Brother, use it on yourself, because at the end of the day, that's all you've been speaking. I simply said, you guys claim that environment can change your DNA. Last time I checked, DNA has to involve your white haplogroups, your blood type, and all that. Hold on.
This is where you becoming a straw man king, and I'm gonna cut you off. When you ask leading questions, when you ask leading questions,
get emotional. This is how you know when people lose an argument. They get emotional.
No.
I gave you your chance to speak. I gave you your chance to speak.
Change your DNA.
I gave you your chance to speak.
Your DNA.
I gave you your chance to speak.
your DNA
I gave
undergoes
you your chance
mutations.
to speak.
Your DNA
Go ahead. You want to
undergoes
keep continuing,
mutation.
and I'm going to
One
keep
of the
smashing you.
environmental
You said what you
factors
already said.
that
It's on
forces
camera.
your DNA to mutate is radiation. Radiation you get from UVV and UVV exposure, UVVA and UVVB. In different regions, that UVV exposure is higher or lower. That means the level of radiation that you're exposed to is either higher or lower. That radiation is one of the factors that causes mutation in your DNA. Your DNA doesn't change, but what happens is there are mutations in your DNA. Mutations can be positive, negative, or beneficial. The ones that are negative eventually die out. The ones that are neutral, are neutral, and the ones that are positive are selected for because they
Okay,
lead
now
you
I always
to an
got to
age
hurry
of
up, right?
reproduction in a particular environment. Listen, I can do this all day, son.
Hold on, Uncle Sid. I clearly said genetic makeup, brother. I clearly said genetic makeup. You know what I'm saying? And
Change your
Uncle Sid,
DNA.
You said DNA. You said the
You
environment.
sound
You said the
stupid.
environment
You
changes your
sound
DNA.
stupid. Change
But
your
if I
DNA.
can
You
finally
sound stupid.
respond,
So
if I
now
can finally
that I
respond,
explained,
if I can finally
just
respond,
one of the
now
factors,
if I can
now that
finally
I've explained,
respond, he's acting like
just one
Angel
of the
Ramos. He's
factors,
acting like
just
Angel
one of
Ramos.
the factors
They
of the
get
environment
emotional.
that
These brothers
forces
get emotional
mutations
because
in your
he
DNA.
didn't
In
want to
your
get caught for
DNA,
saying
you
what he
can now
wanted to get
have the
caught, and now
floor.
he's trying to correct
Now
himself.
you can have the
Now
floor.
he's
I
trying to
don't need to
correct
correct
himself.
myself. There is no need to
Yes, well,
correct myself because
obviously
science is what
there
it
is
is.
going to be a
Now,
reason
I'm correcting
because the
your
reason why
ignorance.
you cut me
Where
off,
the
the
correction
reason
is necessary because of your ignorance, son.
Uncle Sid, but look though, you can't put words in our mouth. If I said genetic makeup, then when he said does environmental change your DNA, I said it could be a yes or no question. Yes, it changed your genetic makeup. That's what I said. So
no, you
we
didn't.
ain't
You said it. No, you didn't. You said it changes your DNA.
hold up, brother. We ain't go ask leading questions just so down the line you can lie on person. I clearly said
Shit.
genetic makeup, bro. That's
No,
the
you
reason
didn't.
why.
You know you didn't. You
That
agree
we've
with me.
corrected
You
your
agree with me. No,
ignorance
you
once
agree with
more,
me when I
you
said
have
that.
the floor.
All right,
Now
bro.
that
I'll let y'all emotional women speak, bro.
now
You
that
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 Obviously, y'all ain't
ignorance
gonna
has
let
been
y'all gonna get this
corrected,
work.
you have the
You ain't
floor.
gonna let y'all ain't gonna get this work. So I'll wait till he hop off, and I'll talk all the shit I want to rebuttal all the nonsense that he's saying. This is what I'm saying. And this is why
So you can't do
he
so
won't
you
mute up.
can't do it
This is why
with
he
me
won't mute
right
up.
here in front of you.
This is
I
why he
thought
won't
you
mute up.
wanted a debate. So since
He
I
doesn't want to
corrected
get
that error,
embarrassed. He
you
doesn't
hold
want to get
on, stand.
embarrassed because
Go
it's
right
all.
ahead. You need to
He
wait
don't want
till
to
I'm
get
gone so
embarrassed
you
because
can
it's
rant.
all recorded.
Nah.
He don't want to get embarrassed because it's all recorded.
You already lost.
Hold on, Uncle Sid. Misery, you got the flow. Go ahead. You were about to say, since y'all said DNA change, go ahead, brother.
Like I said, everybody, like I said, this is why recordings are so beautiful because, like I said, at the end of the day, everybody's gonna see it. I can point it out easily. The reason why the brother cut me off in the middle of the things because he knew I was about to correct him, so he came back on
Correct
and tried to
me?
correct it. So that hold
No,
on,
you can't correct me with an
address his
ignorant
first point
statement.
because
You
his
cannot
first
correct me
point.
with an
Okay,
ignorant
there you go.
statement.
Don't worry
So
about it. Don't worry about it, Wavy. I'll wait for Cedric to
radiation
jump off,
is
and then
one
I'll
of the
talk all the shit about the
radiation
dumbass.
is one of
I'll
the
talk shit about
environmental
Cedric's dumbass
pressures
when he
that
hops off.
causes changes in your DNA.
Exactly.
Radiation is one of the environmental pressures that causes changes in your DNA. So yes, the environment can cause changes in your DNA. It's one of the factors that produce mutations. There we go. There you go. There you go. Now, correct me.
Hey, Misery,
Correct
you
that.
said, Misery, you said you was about
No,
to
sorry,
cut me.
no, brother. I already see the hypocrisy. You already muted my mic multiple
Man,
times. You
hey,
not have
bro,
once. You have
bro.
not once
When I
muted.
gave you
You
the
have
floor,
not
you
once
started
muted,
crying.
Cedric. You have not once muted,
This why
and you're about
Martin,
to mute
this
me
why
again.
Martin
Watch, I
popped off.
guarantee you. Even my
This
wife
why
is here
Martin
telling me,
popped off.
say it again.
Bro,
Say it. Say it again.
bro, you
Say it.
got the
Say it.
floor. We don't want to hear your
You're
kids, bro. You
being
got the
asked
floor.
to speak. You're being
Misery, you
asked to
don't want
speak,
misery,
but
misery. You
the
don't want to hear
person
your
is not
kids.
being
You
muted.
got the
Listen,
floor.
but listen.
You got the
Hear my wife.
floor. You got
You're
the
being
floor.
asked to speak, but then the person is not being muted on the other end, so you cannot speak.
Thank you. So
All right.
therefore, why should I
All right,
speak?
look, I
But
muted
yet
out
you
Uncle
have
said,
muted me twice. You already muted me out twice,
misery,
2 or 3 times, and you have not yet muted him out. So
misery,
obviously you just want him to
misery,
ramble. So I'll wait for him to
misery.
jump off, and then
I
I'll
gave you
rebuttal
the
everything
floor
he said.
5 minutes ago, and you did the same thing you
It's
just
all
did
right. You're
right
not
now.
giving me the floor,
I
brother,
gave you
and
the
he's
floor five
certainly not going to
minutes
give me
ago.
the
You
floor.
started hollering. I gave you the floor 10 minutes ago. You started crashing out. I gave you the floor 5 minutes ago. You started hollering. You never brought up what you say you're going to cut him on. You going to cut him on what?
Brother, my wife just my wife
All
just
right.
corrected you.
You
She's
got the
sitting here
floor.
listening to you
You got
guys.
the
You guys are
floor.
freaking. You guys
You
are
going to
lying.
cry
No,
about
it's all
your
right. I'm
wife?
good, bro. Like I
You
said,
going to keep crying or
I'll
you got
wait
the floor?
till the emotions go down. I'll wait till the emotions go down.
We waiting on your answer, brother. You said you was gonna cut him up on the DNA being changed by the environment. Go ahead, you got the floor. I muted out Uncle said. If you want me to mute myself, I'll mute myself. You got the floor. Go ahead, misery. Pop your shit. Tell us what we wrong at. You can't go against science. It's undefeated. Even your wife knows science is undefeated. Your wife knows science is undefeated, misery. You got the floor, brother. Your kids go to science class, misery. Your kids go to science class, brother. What you tell them? What they learning is bullshit when they come home. Dad, can you help me with my science homework? Oh, that's some bullshit. We don't believe in that. Come on, misery. We arguing about science right now. He gave you a great example. UV rays change your goddamn genetic makeup or your DNA, what you thought you trapped somebody with. Just know that didn't come out of our mouths, brother. But just to keep the conversation going, I said, yeah, it'll change your genetic makeup. So when you come back with this leading question and saying you said this, you pulled the Silky D. But you got the floor. Whenever you get done, you know what I'm saying, eating, you got the floor. Uncle said, man, it gets let me mute your mic, Uncle said. It gets tough over here in these streets, and they feel like they got God in their corner, so they don't need to go to school or get freshened up on some goddamn science, Uncle said.
Hallelujah.
Allah Akbar.
Come with some 18th century outdated racist nonsense and then want to stand on haplogroups.
I never heard so many scientific words being used wrong in a paragraph. Like he did it back to back to, and then he was just about to start saying blood type. I'm like,
whoa, my man, you know there's genes that code for blood type, bro. Like what? Like what you talking about?
You saying
all over the place.
You saying a whole bunch of buzzwords and not really getting nowhere at all because your premise is all the way off. You
get different groups of people. We all start on the African continent, and you move up. But you need to be mixed with other people before you can get if you was an E group, you can always stay an E group. No. E groups, within E groups, there are mutations. So E groups become an EB1, a EB, which is different. Like you don't understand what you're talking about, man. Every generation is recombination of different alleles, and the people from different areas. It's always admixture. If you stay within that same population group, it's called bottlenecking. Eventually, you'll die out. So, these are just the basic fundamentals of evolutionary science. Like, what are we arguing?
Misery, you acting like a Hebrew, because the first thing out of these goddamn black Hebrew mouths, once they start talking about science, they mention haplogroups and blood type, and they don't know shit about it.
Nothing.
They don't know. That's y'all favorite.
Imagine he started with, you are what your father is, and what? Man, you crazy.
Once I heard your Y chromosome.
Yeah, you know it's over.
Are we still talking about evolution? Like what are you talking about now? So you moved the goddamn goalpost once you start mentioning all these scientific terms out of order, nigga.
And then try to pull a Silky D and upset when he man, you crazy. Trying to straw man people. You said your DNA changed. Whoa, wait a minute. The environment, there are factors in the environment that forces your DNA to change. Yes, because the environment is going to select for those traits that best reach the age of reproduction. In every group, there's recombination of genes, so you're going to get a range. And out of that range, based on the environment, the nature is going to select for that particular group or for those particular agents that best fit that environment. It's that simple.
You worrying about a Y haplogroup and your daddy and your mama, brother. I don't know if you're looking at this shit from an Israelite tribe perspective, but we talk about humanity, brother. We ain't talking about no God. We talking about humans migrating to other places of the earth and being affected by the environment. We ain't talking about no goddamn Y haplogroup, no blood type. We ain't talking none of that. All of that was pseudo bubo.
So I just want to clarify, we're talking about environmental pressures, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Okay. I'm glad that we're talking about that. But the brother, who name I will not speak, he's not on here. That was a whole nother argument that we had about that, but I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yep.
But on
And of
top of that,
course,
Uncle Stan, let me ask you a question. There's a Asiatic group of people that lives predominantly on the water, and they are known. I don't know the name of it, but you can actually look it up. They are known to have they can basically swim deeper than deeper than most
and
human
longer.
beings. Huh?
And longer. They live on the water. These people swim. They dive for 15 minutes at depths that would kill normal people without any gear.
So wouldn't that be environmental pressure?
That's environmental pressures, of
Okay.
course.
Okay.
Of
Hey,
course.
that's where they get
All right.
Aquaman from.
All right. Appreciate that. Let me see if this marked 2 hours and 14 minutes when we started talking. So when I bring this up,
That is a clear example of environmental pressures.
and these individuals still live to this day, correct?
Exactly. This you could go find them on TikTok. And this is what we call adaptation to your environment. So the aboriginals in the outback, right? When me and you would go there, right? And we would try to sit with them at night, we would freeze to death. And these dudes have no clothes on and they're perfectly adapted to that environment. They don't freeze.
And mutation are the process, are the fundamental forms of evolution, correct?
Thank you very much. Yes.
All right. Okay.
That's natural selection and its work, baby.
Okay.
Right there.
Hear that, Sean? You hear that, Sean?
Right there.
Sexual selection. How Silky D be on them white girls, man.
Ah, man.
Yep. And sexual selection is also a fundamental component of natural selection. Right? First of all, you need to survive to be able to reproduce.
Okay.
And then you're going to naturally select partners that are most fit for the environment. We do it now predominantly with intelligence, right? Most brothers, right? Even though she's fine, you're not looking for the dumb. I don't know, right? So sexual selection there. Now we engage in it. What we find attractive. These type of things are all part of sexual selection. But of course, there's also natural selection. Why do you like that girl with big hips? That's a genetic component. That indicates the ease in which she can give birth. Big breast, her ability to feed your offspring. These are the reasons
That nigga
why.
spit, ain't he? Spit, ain't he? That nigga spit.
These are genetic. These are natural pressures. Why are you attracted to her by her smell? Because her pheromones are what attract you. That smell in the neck that you find irresistible by one girl and the other girl you find repulsive. Why is that? Why is that? This is all genetics, bro. This is natural selection via sexual selection. You're finding the mate that is most compatible with you based on these pressures that are happening without your active consciousness and in play.
Hey, Bo, you in Florida too, huh? Bo, ain't you in Florida?
Both
Yeah.
probably sleep, bro.
I ain't motherfucking sleep.
Say, man, y'all boys get prepared, man, for that thing that you, Misery, and Martin, man. You know what I'm
Yeah, y'all
saying?
stay safe, yo. I know what that is. I know what a Cat 5 is, bro. We got away this year, but yeah, we're in the Caribbean, so we had Irma.
Y'all stay safe too. Is it coming y'all way, Dr. Sid? It's coming your way, Dr. Sid?
No. We got spared this time. So if it's all the way, if it's on its way to Florida, that means it passed us already. I'm one of the first islands in the Caribbean to get touched. So these formed a little bit later and a little bit more north. So we got spared.
Oh, y'all have.
Yeah, the last one we got was a couple of years ago was Irma. That was a big girl.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, the first Cat 6.
Yeah, I was in Florida, still in Florida.
Yeah, she ripped the place up. Still got some damage left over from that. Some houses still not rebuilt.
So basically, when I hear, and this is why it's important to learn science, because if you go from religion and then trying to link it to science, that's when you start saying haplogroups and blood types. That's when you start saying shit like that. You don't even Jalen and Bo, you there?
Yeah.
Have you ever heard me say a haplogroup?
Hell no.
Have you ever heard me say a blood type?
No.
See, when those are words when you learning backwards. You going from religion to science instead of you already knowing science, you already knowing religion, and you knowing they ain't got shit to do with each other. When you going from religion and trying to put science, trying to mix it in like some cheese, Uncle said.
Yeah, that the two don't mix. You can't mix oil and water. You could try, but it's not gonna mix. All you're gonna do is make a mess.
So once I hear haplogroup or blood type, and you don't agree with evolution, once I hear haplogroup and once I hear those two things, and you don't, and
You're gonna debunk evolution with haplogroups and blood type.
you hustling backwards. And your learning curve is like this.
Mm-hmm. You're engaging with the information in a confirmation bias way. You're looking for gotcha moments. You're not looking actually trying to learn. You're actually reading a piece of science going, well, that's not true because the Bible says. That's never going to work.
You look at different animals, like you look at a dog in Poland You know what I'm saying? You look at like what chows come from, where these goddamn big puffy ass dogs come from. You look at a lion in Africa and a lion in Asia, or Asian elephant versus African elephant. You can see the goddamn genetic makeup differences.
A good example is bears. The polar bear, the grizzly bear, the black bear, the brown bear. These are all examples of bears that have been selected for based on their environment. They're all bears, but their environment produce the particular phenotype that is expressed. That's the environment.
That's a perfect example. Perfect example. I couldn't have thought better, goddamn it. That's a perfect example. So when we was talking about the gene, him saying that white people are younger, basically what we is talking about is the phenotype, what we looking at, not what they got on the inside, not what they cranial skull. We just looking at what we looking at. But once you start saying white or put a color on top of it, that's when it's not scientific anymore, and you can't justify that with nothing.
Nope. Because like you always had people in Europe though. Like Eurasia, right, was a place inhabited. You have back migration into Africa from Europe and Asia. So these people were always there. Like the environmental pressures produced the phenotype that we now call white, but there have been always back and forth migrations.
Hey, Misery. Hey, Misery. Keep it real, Misery. Your wife is a school teacher. Misery, ain't your wife a school teacher? Misery. Misery, is your wife a school teacher?
No. No.
Okay. Do you have school teachers in your family?
Nope.
All right, so when your kids come home, do they ever need help with their science homework?
Yeah.
We have to be next to each other. We have to be next to each other.
And what do you basically say? Like science is bullshit? Y'all ain't gonna have to worry about that in 10, 20 years?
Yeah, I never said science is bullshit, but okay, go ahead.
Oh, so you agree with science?
Yes, I still agree with everything with science. I think that science, like I said, a lot of them are just a lot of theories of people just going against each other. I already told you, it don't matter what theory you have, there's always going to be in the same field, same degree that would oppose you and give you their theory about their theory. Yes, a theory could more, or maybe one theory could be more popular than the other. Like we already talked about this. But in
let me ask you two questions. Let me ask you two questions. What is a scientific theory?
Hold on. Let me ask you this.
Consensus? No, answer those two questions before we go any further.
How about this?
I'm not going to answer you because I asked the question first. What is a scientific theory and what is scientific consensus? What do those two words mean?
Okay, and this is what I'm trying to talk about right here. This these little mind games, right? So that's basically what it is. I basically just told you. I basically.
What does scientific consensus mean?
Hold on. I'm gonna answer your question. That's what I'm saying. I already answered it when I just spoke. I said always gonna have same scientists in the same field in the same degrees. And hold on, sir.
Because of that.
Hold on. Sir. Okay, sir. And that's why I'm trying to
these two questions because of that ignorant diatribe. So what does a scientific theory mean? And what does scientific consensus mean? What do those two terms mean?
I'll put it to you like this. It doesn't matter what those two mean. Those same scientists are using both of those methods to prove their method. That is my point. So what you're asking me is asinine.
The
It's
methods, those are now
asinine. It is
methods. Those are
asinine. It
methods.
is
You
asinine because
ignorant
those same
little boy.
scientists
You
are
are the
using those
most dumb.
same. Okay,
You
and
are
okay, I'm
beyond
gonna mute up
dumb. You know
again.
why you are the
No, I'm
dumbest?
gonna mute up
Because
again.
you're
Mute up,
pretending to know
AB.
what you're talking about, but
This
you're
clown,
absolutely
will not
stupid.
allow me
So
to
now
speak.
I ask you two
His
basic
clown,
principles of
he's getting
science.
his head smashed in.
Hold
He's
up,
getting his head smashed in. And he's getting emotional again. Point
hold up,
blank.
Uncle.
Period.
Hold up, Uncle said. Hold up, Uncle said. All right, so Misery, when he said when he asked you what is a scientific theory and what is a scientific consensus, you don't want to answer that question because you
All right.
said
See, this is what I'm saying. So that's what. So you see, this. I already told you. I already did answer it. I said. I said regardless. I already told you. Regardless of those two theories that this guy just mentioned, right? You have scientists from both fields that have the same degrees, and they're opposing each other, and they're using the same methods to prove their theories. One could be more popular, one could be that. So the question he's asking me, he's basically just trying to test my knowledge about, oh, do you know the meanings of this? Who cares? The same scientists use those methods, sir, to prove their theory. Even though it's not popular, but they use it. They're not gonna risk their reputations on some nonsense. So stop it.
All right, hold up, Misery. Hold up. All right, let Uncle Say respond to you, Misery. Go ahead, Uncle
So,
Say.
so again, talk about emotional response. If you do not understand these two basic tenets of what science does and what it's about, then you're going to make again not yet another statement of full-fledged ignorance. First of all, what he's talking about are hypotheses, and most hypotheses are in the realm where it is speculative, where we do not know. What is the difference? When you have a scientific theory, that's a hypothesis that has been tested and tested and tested and tested. And then all those tests and all the data that is put together is compiled in a scientific theory. That theory goes out and is retested and retested and retested and retested, and then it is confirmed by means of scientific consensus. So, in terms of evolution, that is a scientific consensus. In terms of the evidence, it has been established and corroborated across multiple disciplines, from geology to geography to the biology to archaeology to linguistics, all support the tenets of human evolution. Now, there is no dispute in that. What you would get an argument about is a particular mechanism that is in play when they're isolating their research to a particular species. So now they're going to look at whether it was natural or sexual selection, whether it was predominantly environmental pressures or bottlenecks. There are the arguments take place, and which particular mechanism is responsible for this particular species being developed. Or you get reclassification of when more evidence, especially now that the advent of genetics, you are getting reshuffling in classification and taxonomy. But that is not disputing or arguing or having your own theories. You have an hypothesis, and a hypothesis, to have an hypothesis in science, there must be a there, right? So when you go on a whole diatribe based on your ignorance, I will stop you and correct you. And yes, these are fundamental tenets of a subject that you're delving into. So if the principle negates your understanding, what the fuck are you talking about? You're just airing your ignorant ass at this point. And you have the floor.
Can I ask my question, please, boy? Y'all keep doing this shit.
Go ahead, big bro. Go ahead, bro.
Okay, what? I don't know the difference. I want to know the damn difference. I've been trying to figure out the difference every time I think I'm gonna know the difference. It's a different cuss word, goddamn it. So shit. What's the difference between a scientific theory and what the other one was? Scientific what?
Consensus. So you have in a colloquial sense of a word, right? I have a hunch. I have a hunch, and when we have a hunch, you have a theory, right? I would say, well, I have a theory of how we can get on the roof. I have an idea. I have a hunch in colloquial terms. In scientific terms, you need to talk about a hypothesis. A hypothesis is based on a phenomena, right? A occurrence or a particular thing you're seeing, phenomena, right? And now you're going to describe this phenomena. Well, I see this and this and this and this happening. And according to me, it is happening because of this and this and this and this and this reason. That is your hypothesis. Now you're going to falsify your hypothesis. You're going to run tests to see if what you think is wrong, not to see if what you think is right, to see if what you think is wrong. You're going to run every test to disprove what you're doing. And that data, that accumulative data, is going to now either support your hypothesis or deny your hypothesis. If it supports your hypothesis, the next step is a prediction. So you have a scientific prediction.
So, like I said, yo, thanks for breaking it down. Wow, congratulations for breaking it. Yo, thanks for breaking it down. Right, hold on, sir. I have my mic on mute the whole time.
No, I wasn't finished, and there's feedback. Somebody needs to.
Hold up. Misery, let him finish answering both questions. Let him finish answering both questions. Hold up, Misery. Go ahead, Uncle Sid.
So the last step is your prediction, okay? So now, based on this being right, now we should find this and this and this in the future. Once that prediction is there, and that prediction has been determined or discovered, for example, the hypothesis, Big Bang, early expansion, if that is true, we should find the cosmic microwave background radiation. Boom, we find that. This establishes the theory, right? And it puts that whole story together. So now all that evidence put together with the prediction put together, that story explaining the phenomena is now a scientific theory. Those experiments are redone by other people to see if they can reproduce them. All of these are the steps necessary to produce a scientific theory. Once that theory has been established, you get conferences to establish scientific consensus, right? So the law of gravity, 9.86, these are all consensuses, scientific consensuses, right? So these are no longer colloquial theories or my personal idea or my little personal experiment. No, that's not how that works. Yes, and we are conducting experiments. And I have this idea, and I'm doing the experiments, and another doctor is thinking, no, well, he has the same idea, and now he's going to work his pathway, and there are 15, 20 different pathways being examined to reach to one position. These are all hypotheses trying to explain that one phenomenon, and one or more are going to prove out. And that now becomes a body of evidence, scientific evidence. It is not individuals' ideas, right? These are not things you just dream up and it's my little idea. So when you're trying to explain science and saying, well, my little theory and versus his theory, and no. That's not how it's done. We know as a scientific fact that if you put water under electrolysis, you're going to produce oxygen and hydrogen. And both of them you can ignite, right? We know that by means of electrolysis. That's a scientific fact. That's established by the experiment, Tustel von Hoffmann, right? That's an established scientific fact. There's no more arguing about electrolysis. That's a fact.
So, Dr. Sid, is it safe for me to look at science as basically like okay, if I got the hypothesis or the theory or whatever the case may be, I'm basically trying to debunk myself. Basically.
Yeah.
So, is it safe for me to look at science as basically like, okay, if I got the hypothesis or the theory or whatever the case may be, I'm basically trying to debunk myself.
Yeah. 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 That and most people think that a scientist is going out there trying to prove himself right. No, he's trying to debunk himself, and his inability to debunk himself is going to produce a body of evidence corroborating his hypothesis. You can never prove yourself right. You can only prove yourself not wrong.
All right, hold up. Misery, you there?
Yep.
All right, Misery. So you said you agree. You said you agree.
No, don't switch it.
What you
got the
say?
flow. I was basically saying you said you agree with science. So this
Oh yeah,
ain't.
like I said, that's why I made the original statement that I stated. Like I said, yeah, thank you. Like I said, thanks for breaking it down. You know what I'm saying? It still doesn't change the fact that this is why I stated what I stated. That you're always going to find an opposition. No scientist is going to put up their reputation if they couldn't provide their hypothesis or their theories or whatever the case you want to claim. This is why they're opposing each other. One could be more popular than the other. You have people like Tyson, what's his name? Tyson Dawson and what's his name? Steve Hawkins, whatever his name is. You know what I'm saying? They're probably in the same field, but they have different opinions and they have different, whatever the case may be. Like I already told you. So thanks for the breakdown, but it still doesn't defeat the fact that, like I said, no scientist is going to put up their reputation and go against, like you said, either evolution, like I said, whatever topic. This is why I told Wavy this months ago. It don't matter what topic, whether you talk about biblical topics, you could talk about anything, evolution, it don't matter what it is. You're always going to find opposition and people proving their stance and and what they deem as proof. Okay,
so
that's what I'm saying. So all we usually go, sir.
Which
You
is it
talk for
now?
literally
Which
like
is it now?
15
Are
minutes.
they afraid?
15
Are they
minutes.
afraid?
But like I said,
Are they
Wavy,
afraid?
like I said, you're not
Are
muting
they
your mic, but
afraid
yet
to
you muted my mic
oppose?
again.
Hold up.
But that's what I'm saying.
Hold up, Uncle
That's what I'm
Sid.
saying.
Hold up. All right, Misery. Go ahead and finish. Uncle Sid, I'm gonna let you go after him. Uncle Sid, I'm gonna let you go after him. Misery, go on land your plane. My bad.
No, I'm not gonna land my plane. I want my chance to speak for a little bit. Because like I said, I have a lot to fucking address.
Go on your rant. Go on your rant. Uncle Sid, get some pen and paper and take some notes. Uncle Sid. Misery, you got the flow.
So like I said, it don't matter what position or what topic it is, you're always going to find opposition. We can argue what is the most popular theory. Fine, you can say, well, this is the most popular theory, but to say that there are not scientists that has gone against evolution, you are out of your mind. You are ignorant to that fact. I can listen. Anybody can go on Google right now. Just start reading articles from professors and all these people from the field disagreeing with it. So I don't want to hear that. Oh yeah. Anybody that goes against it, they're just fucking silly. But brother, it's not just me. What the hell are you talking about? You think I got this from out of my ass? Brother, I've seen so many videos throughout the years of professors on video saying how they denounced evolution. They said that it cannot be fucking proven. It cannot be visibly proven. That's all I'm saying. And I'm going to go by what I've seen. You know what I'm saying? So, okay. So if people want to believe in evolution, fine. You can believe in your evolution. Who cares? But to say that other people don't go against it, and there's not movements that have spoken out against it, you're out of your mind. Oxford did it. Didn't Oxford? They had a debate in Oxford about it back in the 1800s. So what was it? The late 1800s or early 1900s? I forget. But come on, bro. Stop with this nonsense. It don't matter what it is. You're always going to find opposition. And earlier, the reason why the brother cut me off earlier, because we were talking about this DNA. Now, Wavy, you were being very disingenuous this whole time. You talk about, he brought up the Y hypergroup. No, I didn't. I said the Y, even the mother's DNA. So I said the father, the mother. I said we could bring all aspects. I brought up skull structure. I'm the one who brought up the skull structure and stuff like that. I was bringing up all aspects. So I was trying to talk about everything, not just one certain thing about the so-called evolution. But yet the brother said evolution has to do with mutation, right? He said about mutation. I said, all right. So the only way that your basically your DNA can actually change is through mixing, right? He said, well, because originally he said that it could be through the environment. Right, it's through the environment. I said it was through mixing. Y'all started saying, "Oh, you're wrong, you're wrong." But then, in the very first response from Cedric, his whole first 10-minute spew was about mixing, about how these ham hominins and all these other cave people were mixing, and his whole point was about mixing. So he actually agreed with me. But then when I tried to respond to him and point that out, he cut me off because he realized that he didn't. He actually agreed with me. Then he basically covered his tracks and started talking about the damn radiation. So I was like, all right, fine. He answered that question after the second round, but he realized, like I said, the tape will show it all. Anybody who's watching the tape will watch it over, and they can see that's exactly what happened. But anyways, when we're talking about the E haplogroups and stuff like that, the reason why you brothers got away from it because you guys actually agree with me. It had to do with mixing. It had to do with mixing. That's how you get these different haplogroups. You can't just be in Alaska, or like I said, like I was pointing out, if you come from Africa, right, and then you move to Alaska, you're there for thousands of years, right? Scientists digs up your bones, right? They're gonna dig up your bones. You know what they're gonna say? Oh, this guy comes from Africa, not from Alaska. Even though him and his tribe has been in Alaska for tens of thousands of years, who cares how long they've been there? Right? Their blood, their DNA, their white group, or like I said, their blood would trace them back to Africa. But if they found a so-called Caucasian man in Alaska with that so-called African, right? They would trace his DNA, his Y haplogroup, or mitochondrial, whatever the mother's blood, back to Europe, where the fuck he came from.
Oh, you done,
And
Misery?
that was my whole point. Yes, and that's what I'm saying. So he actually was agreeing with me, but then he had to correct himself because he knew he had to answer, give a better answer, and that's when he actually brought up radiation. And the tape is going to show it. His first answer, he didn't mention anything about radiation and how something can affect you. His whole stance was about mixing, about all this mixing. I was in my mind, I was like, "Yo, he's freaking agreeing with me." That's how I said. This is how we have these different haplogroups today. It's from mixing. You know what I'm saying? But that has nothing to do with the environment. It has to do with mixing. This is why we have different haplogroups, not from environment.
All right. Uncle, all right, Misery, mute out for me. Uncle said, you got the floor.
Oh my God.
Oh, that ain't
Now,
Misery.
first of all, I'm confused. I'm confused whether all the scientists gonna agree because they're afraid to put their reputation on the line, or they all disagree because they want to prove each other wrong. I'm confused as to which position it actually is, because this brother is obviously emotional and all over the place. You cannot engage in science without being true to the fundamentals of it. So to talk about whatever is not a scientific conversation. You can see the emotional response that we're getting here because he's not supporting his arguments with anything. He had to agree. He had to acknowledge that mutations happen based on radiation, an environmental factor. How can mixing be a thing when it is to be human is to be mixed? You're always recombining two different individuals, and the allele frequency is different with every recombination. Every time you have sex, you are producing a mixed offspring. Because to be mixed is to be human. Haplogroups develop in populations over time. Again, his flawed reasoning. The migration out of Africa means that you either went into Europe, and this migrationary process is not you get up and get in a car and be moved to Alaska as a whole tribe. No, the people that left Africa never made it to Alaska. There was a whole different phenotypical expression by the time they got there, and that is where the J marker originates from. We can see, based on tracking haplogroups, the migrationary pattern that humans took in their evolution. And like The young man is clueless. His arguments are all emotional. He is not grounded in this subject. He started off by claiming that Europeans were the newest on the block, fundamentally not understanding that those people are not there any younger, any different. That phenotype that is expressed is the most recent that is being expressed in that particular environment. Every generation, the phenotype changes in an environment. You can go from black to completely white in 3 generations and back to black again. Evolution and science is counterintuitive. Yet this individual that even doesn't understand what a scientific theory is can't make up his mind whether the scientists are going to all be for evolution because they're afraid of their reputation, or the thousands of millions of scientists that refute it. Which is it? He's neither here nor there. He's talking to talk. And since we're talking and doing this in debate fashion, let's address these fallacies. Again, you have a hypothesis. Your hypothesis is based on a phenomena, whether observed or based on previous phenomena that you have already determined. There is no longer a dispute about evolution. Particular mechanisms in particular species is always debated. And then he goes into cosmology. He goes into theoretical physics, where it is theoretical. And in that realm, you have different hypotheses. And as I previously explained, you can have 50 hypotheses trying to explain one phenomenon. But at the end of the day, the scientific endeavor is going to determine which one of those hypotheses is actually correct. And at the moment that that is established, that will be the theory moving forward. So if you do not understand the principles of science, then why are you engaging in a conversation with me? You do not believe in evolution, yet you talk about haplogroups. You think your ignorance can allow you to pick and choose which science you are comfortable with. Science don't give a fuck about your feelings, neither do I.
Misery, you got the flow.
Listen, my people. Oh my God. If you fill up my collection plate, God will bless you. He will bless you well. He will bless you so much. Oh my God. Listen, bro. All this preaching, all these preaching, smooth word shit don't mean nothing, but you just got your ass beat. Like I said, the recording, and this is why I tell everybody for the past 7 years, this is why people don't like having debates or discussions with me, because I tell them all the time, this is my famous phrase, is that I got you on camera. That's it. It's a wrap. All I got to do is rewind the tape and show all the fuckery that has been taking place tonight. He's talking about emotionalism, but yet every single time it was my turn to speak, Cedric couldn't even allow me to speak for not even 20 seconds. The tape is going to show that. At least 4 times you cut me off. My wife, to the point where later on, it happened again, that my wife even witnessed it, and even on camera, we're gonna see it on camera, her saying, yeah, every time the host is telling my husband to speak, all right, the floor is yours, not even 2 seconds later, Cedric is interrupting me, taking over the floor, to the point where I'm complaining, like, yo, it's my turn to speak, but then the moderator mutes my mic. That's what the cameras are going to show. Okay, you have been crisscrossing in your argument. That's what the thing's going to show. I already pointed out how you already had to try to correct yourself because you actually agreed with me, and the whole thing is that Wade was like, trying to clown me. Oh, this guy's bringing up white haplogroups, but yet you were talking about mutations of people, which includes Y haplogroups, why we have the E's and the R's haplogroups. So what are you talking about? And y'all were trying to clown me. Oh, he wanted to bring up science. Well, that has to do with it. And you bring up mutation, which we were talking about the blood being mutated, which is DNA, which is the Y in the woman's DNA. Okay, but yet when I bring it up now, I'm not talking about science. Y'all want to try to clown me? That's what the tape is going to show. This is what the tape is going to show the people. That's what I'm saying. Like, you guys can't even get around it. The biasism that happened tonight. Like I said, my mic being muted and not yours, not once. Come on, bro. That's what this tape is going to show. This tape is going to show that you guys couldn't handle when you guys, like I said, that's why I told Wavy he should stick to what he does best, is moderate, because this tape is going to reveal Wavy not being a moderator and actually choosing sides. And then trying to clown me when when I was perfectly on topic by bringing up Y chromosomes, because we're talking about how does a Y chromosome mutate, and I said it's through mixture, and that was the argument that we were having. But yeah, I'm a clown because I brought up the Y chromosome. That's what the tape is going to show. And with that, I would say shalom, man. Y'all brothers have a good night, man. I'm gonna go relax the rest of the night,
I'm
man.
gonna get my last. Okay, don't run. Don't run.
But
So
shalom, brother.
I
Shalom,
need
brother.
you to
You can talk.
explain
You can
which
talk
is
for
it.
another
Is
30
it
minutes,
Y
brother. You're good.
haplogroups? Is it Y haplogroups or is it Y chromosomes? Does your chromosomes mutate? Because if your chromosomes mutate, you're gonna produce what we call a child with Down syndrome. So your chromosome ain't mutating. Maybe you're talking about the genes. Your blood doesn't mutate, because if your blood mutates, you probably die. You mean your genes mutate, because your DNA is where your genes are, and your blood is coded for in your DNA. So again, son, your ignorance is on display, like full on display. And you summarize your last point without making an actual argument to your position, but doing a summary of how you felt you were treated in what you conceived to be a debate. It was not a debate, never was. We were having a conversation. And when you try to straw man people or ask leading questions, the host correctly pointed out that that was what the previous guest was doing, and you're engaging in the same. So now to even talk about you being cut off, you know why that's done? In a conversation, because I'm looking for a point of clarity, especially when you're talking about the scientists being for evolution because they're afraid to stake their reputation, and then turn around and say they all have their own theories and millions of scientists disagree with evolution. Which is it now? Because we know every textbook that you open and you talk about biology, the foundation of modern biology is evolutionary biology. So there is no way you can get away or from around it. Like I explained, there are multiple disciplines that support and underpin evolution, from archaeology, from geology to linguistics. They all establish and prove not only evolution, human evolution, but also migration, human migration. To sum it up, and when you come back and double down on your ignorance by talking about a group of Africans moving to Alaska, that is not migration, son. That is moving. Migration is a slow process over thousands of years and different environments that you're in. And of course, humans are going to mix and mix and mix. And eventually, based on all these factors, you're going to end up with a different phenotypical expression, with a different haplogroups expression, where we can actually delineate where these evolutionary steps took place, right? And we can see the groups that are formed all in these areas. So we understand this. So again, if you cannot even understand the difference between Hawaii chromosome and haplogroups, if you think your chromosomes mutate versus your haplogroups mutating, right, then what else is there left to say? Let the tapes speak for themselves. Like you said, the evidence is recorded.
Hold on, Cassette. Hey, Bo.
Yes, sir.
Hey, when the fuck was this a debate?
Shit, I ain't gonna lie. I was gonna motherfucking ask for a debate, shit, about 2 hours ago.
When did I become a moderator in the conversation?
Shit, I don't know how.
When he thought this was a debate or something. That's what happened.
I wanted a debate though. I ain't gonna lie. When I was about to say that. Cause I ain't gonna lie, like that really when I be wanting to come on this bitch for real. I be wanting to
stay ready. That's why I stay ready.
Everybody gonna state they facts. You feel me? What you
That's
got?
why I stay ready, Ray.
All right. So we gotta. So you saying Misery and Uncle Said should debate?
He just got his ass whooped. He just got his ass whooped in real time. Debate, nigga. I stay ready.
Real time.
Shit.
Real time.
I ain't got prepared for this. This is easy work, man. I could hear the ignorance in the things you're saying. You talk about your blood mutate and your chromosomes mutate. You big dummy.
Man, it's like I can tell. It's like this, bro. It's like we all drive a car a certain way. We all get in the front seat. You know what I'm saying? We all put the seat. We all put the seatbelt on, but we all put our foot on the gas. It's like, bro, like you meeting somebody and they get in the car on a passenger seat and they put their hands where you put the pedal at, and they trying to use their head to see over the steering wheel, but their hands is on the ground putting the pedal. It's like I can tell you learn science backwards. I can tell you got a log in your brain. It be religion. Religion put that log in your motherfucking brain.
Hey man, I don't know why they be trying or say it like that. Just shut the fuck up and get the damn game. You know, matter. See, one thing I've been learned, but one thing I learned with child shit. What I understand, just still shut the fuck up. If I go against it, you feel me? Just still shut the fuck up. We're gonna fire your ass up.
Bring it to us.
So you understand
Listen,
it?
I'm always willing to teach, right? I'm always willing to teach. I'm always willing to have a conversation. But from the time you throw them fists up, nigga, I'm in fight mode. I'm gonna beat your ass down. Like I'm a martial artist for real, bro. I stay ready. I'm gonna whoop you till Sunday.
I said, oh my.
Hey, Bo, wow. Bo say, I just, if you don't know something, or even if you don't agree with it, just be quiet.
You better, goddamn it. You feel a little stupid because you disagree, but you ain't got no real grounds on disagreeing. You just disagree. It's like, oh, I don't like that motherfucker. Why you don't like him? What he do? Break babies? Like, what he do? And shit, I just don't like him. What he did to you?
Nothing. I just don't like that nigga. Shit.
I just don't like that nigga.
Just don't like him.
Look at that nigga on that nag. Just say the nigga riding a horse. That's why you don't like him. God damn it. That's what type of time they be on. Like, you know, that like shit. Well, I still disagree with how they made me look at evolution. You see what I'm saying? But did you see when I brought the puppet when he kept talking about some evolution shit? Evolution. What he said something about to go against evolution. I said I'm finna show him evolution right here. I bought the puppet because my dog had puppies. As soon as the motherfucker said so, I about to say shit. So this dog. So you telling me I ain't see this damn dog evolve?
Shit.
Shit. And that motherfucker gonna evolve some more until it die? Shit. That what they be failing to realize. Like, you can't look at it. You really can't even look at it like the chart show you. Like, you gotta look at it in everyday life first. You feel me? Like, damn, look at this motherfucking caterpillar or a cocoon or whatever. This bitch larva, and then it turn into a butterfly. You see what I'm saying? You gotta look at some little simple ass basic shit like that before you try, or a plant. That bitch evolved from a fucking seed to a motherfucking goddamn some shit you can harvest. You see what I'm saying? You gotta look at that some wild shit like that first.
And look, you look at this another thing that'll help people understand evolution. You look at the plant timeline, you look at a human being timeline, look at a shark timeline, you look at a dog, like you said, a dog's like lifeline, how long they gonna live and how long it took them to grow like this. We all on different evolutionary time clocks. So some species evolve faster than other species.
That's what they fail to realize.
The rate of reproduction. Yeah.
A dog, oh shit, a dog down there older than goddamn, you feel me? Like us, shit. Well, that be about 4 years old, 5 years old, shit. Man, it's crazy you said about the sharks, man, cause I ain't gonna lie, it's crazy, man. I really think I thought this evolution shit up, cause I really gonna bring this shit up anyway. Like, you heard of the shark with the walking shark?
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't never heard of that. What
You
you
heard
say?
of it though? I said
The walking fish.
Yeah,
Tectonic.
yeah. But this is they found a walking shark, like, God damn,
A shark?
man, see? Yeah, it's a shark though. Man, that motherfucker walk on the ocean floor. They walk on the floor and it swim.
Okay, I'm gonna look that up.
When I find the video, I'm gonna send it to y'all. But yeah, like I was watching some shit where they were just showing a whole bunch of shark shorts, and they were talking about just different species of sharks.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's hella species, you know what I mean? But I ain't know it was that goddamn many. The ghost shark, like that bitch.
Got a shark that lives. Yeah, lives 500 years or something like that.
Yeah, I think that's the oldest living shark.
Yeah,
Species.
500 years. Imagine that.
They found,
living for 500 years.
Man, they found the shark. They said that motherfucker was responsible for at least 100. Like one of them sharks we talking about. They said it's at least responsible for 100 other sharks. 100 offsprings. So goddamn, imagine how many damn sharks that is. 100 offsprings, and then I was like, this a real OG shark. Like this, y'all want to talk about Adam and Eve, bitch? This Eve, bitch. What the fuck?
Goddamn shark live forever.
And you got turtles. You got turtles older than the Bible, man.
Yep.
Older than the damn Bible. But nah, and that's one thing that'll make people like understand evolution faster. Like you look at a dog, how a dog grow up and how long it take it to die, and then how it'll be a different rate for like a whale, or a different rate for like a seal or a spider or an ant. That shows you know what I'm saying? We all on different time clocks. This shit ain't synonymous. This shit ain't God ain't synchronized.
Everybody ain't goddamn living goddamn. Yeah, everybody year is not 365 days. Every life form year is not 365 days. Living year.
Nope. Yeah, you're right. Their clock moves fast.
Yeah, that's just like we said with the dog. Shit, they what it is, 7 to 1.
Yeah, 7 to
So,
1 rate of development. Yeah.
so when I buy my baby this damn puppy that's younger than him when I buy it for him, shit, next year he gonna be goddamn a teenager. I mean, 2 years he gonna be a teenager. Shit.
How it is with the birds, Uncle said? How it is with the birds?
It depends on the species. So parrots, the parrot types usually live very long. So my birds are gonna be around for about 20, 25 years. And then the those macaws and so they live to 50, 80 years old. So they have a pretty much a human lifespan. The bigger the bird, the bigger the parrot, the longer it lives. But the African greys, they live till about 80.
How long you think vultures live, or how long vultures live? If you know,
I think they live about 20 years. I'm not sure.
okay. What's the average lifespan? What's the average lifespan of a dog?
12 years. The bigger the breed, the shorter the lifespan. So you can get, and the purer the breed, the shorter the lifespan. Why? Why is that? That's an evolutionary thing there, because they're the less genetic diversity, right? More prone to disease, illness, etc. Bottlenecking. Whereas you get a mutt, that mutt's gonna be 20 years old, going strong, eating out the garbage, get no parvo. You get yourself one of those high expensive dogs, man. You got to give him every shot in the book. His diet got to be specific. This you got to check for hip dysplasia. That's because of inbreeding and not enough genetic diversity, and that's a human attribute because of our influence.
That bottleneck.
Hey,
Bottlenecking.
I heard you know, like them little spots that be on them dogs. I heard that's a disease.
Which
It's
spot?
a skin. What's it called? A skin mutation.
You mean when the hair starts to drop out?
Nah, like okay, like
the merle.
Patches, right?
Like the shit,
The
yeah,
merle.
like the shit got like the leopard spots on them.
That's merling. That's merling. It comes again.
Merlin.
If you look, yeah, it's a mutation. It was predominantly in those Louisiana hunting dogs, right? It's a natural trait that was always in those Louisiana hunting dogs, that merle, and they wanted that in the pit bulls and these breeds. So what they did is bred it into the breed. So they crossbred that dog in and bred it back out, right? So they breed it in to get the particular phenotype that they want, that merle, and then they breed it back out, right? But it's a gene. It's a mutation in a gene that they selectively breed for.
Okay.
That's why all the puppies don't have it when they come out.
Yeah.
So recessive gene as well.
Hey, so I always wonder, like, why? Okay, nah, that's a dumbass question. I ain't even ask this.
Remember they had the blue rage, where all the dogs are like this blue. That was the in color. Like that's just selective breeding.
Yeah, that I was just about to ask that. Like, why some litters be all the same color, and then some litters be like 5 different damn colors.
Yeah. The larger the genetic diversity, the larger the difference in the offspring. So if you breed, for example, a mother back to a son, you can get like all the same exact offspring, right? But that is now you start to inbreed, and you're gonna get all kind of genetic defects.
I ain't gonna lie, boy. My shit inbred like a motherfucker. Hey
Yeah.
man, listen, that bitch broke the chain. One day I just see the chain broke and them stuck. Shit, it was over with. Yeah.
Yeah, and because of domestication, dogs do not naturally um, 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 engage in sexual selection. Like in the wild, the dominant male would kick the males out, right? Because of that inbreeding, right? You see it in lions and other pack animals. They would kick the young males out, and only the dominant female would be allowed to reproduce, right? Because the male lion would be the father of all those females. So he would only reproduce with a dominant female, right? And he would kick all the boys out once they reach a certain age to prevent them breeding from with their older sisters. But domesticated dogs, man, mama, brother, sister, doesn't matter. They gonna get it.
Man, once Uncle said brought that analogy about the bears up. Then this nigga Misery come back and go on another tirade. Like I don't even think he even heard none of that. I don't think he heard
He
none
had
of that. What?
he didn't rebut anything I said. He couldn't. What he did was double down on his errors, because that's a diatribe that he has. He can't think on his feet. So he doesn't have any information to actually rebut what I'm saying. So it's yeah, whatever. Now, how you gonna have a debate with me and you can't even use accurate terms? Bro, you lost from jump. And then he talking about mutations in the Y chromosome, and then the mutations in the Y haplogroup. And oh man, he all over the place.
Hey, yeah, man. My boy, Martin, Misery, Rambo Yappa Chopper. Y'all boys be safe out there in Florida. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know. It's all love over this here. We looking out
Yeah,
for y'all.
be safe, guys.
We know how it go. We about to get up
Yeah.
out of here. Hey, Uncle said, man, appreciate you for stopping by. Appreciate you.
No,
Appreciate your patience. Appreciate you for clicking the link. You already know how it go, Uncle said.
always appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Yeah, this is my second home, you know. All right, family. I'm gonna check out. Peace.
Rambo Yappa Chopstick. All right, my boy. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you for man, hold up, man. Fuck all that appreciate you shit. You a damn panel member. What's up with the Facebook, man? What's up with the Facebook, man?
Man, I don't know, man.
So what you be on now? What social app you be on?
I'm gonna be on shit.
Are you in the real world?
I just wait to get to Ted. I'll be on YouTube.
Hey, my boy Ton just got out.
Man, he home.
That nigga just got out.
Hey man, I told y'all free big money ton, man. Hey man, big dog home. You hear me? Do you hear me? If you ain't got ears, I lean you. Real scared no bird. What's up, man? You already went to see him and shit?
Nah, I'm gonna go see him. He said he was handling business tonight. I'm gonna go see him sometime during this week, probably tomorrow or this weekend for sure, for sure. He on bone at they on the border right now.
Well, he in H time.
Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. He on the monitor right now. I'm gonna go see that boy sometime this week or this weekend.
Got to see
But yeah,
that boy right there, boy.
I'm
But
uh
I
I'm
think
gonna
about moving down there, man. Ain't gonna lie. Been thinking about moving back, man.
Man, they got 2 bedrooms out here, man. The 1,000 $900.
Well, I pay goddamn 12 ski for a 3
Yeah,
bedroom.
they got that too.
I know that goddamn 3. I know my 12 goddamn 12. My 3 would be good down there though. Be a little bit better than down here. Hey, what you feel about them Elon Musk them little $10,000 module homes? You heard about that?
$10,000 what?
Module home.
Module home.
Yeah, energy efficient with the motherfucking solar panels on that bitch. It only take an hour to put up. Boy, 10 racks? I ain't even look like for the website to buy this shit. Well, buy me what these bitches. I ain't gonna count. I got to get one of them. Put this shit in the country.
Come on, man. You think about grabbing one?
I'm gonna get one. Fucked up. 10 grand for a tiny home? You got me fucked up. You retarded. Retarded. Man, if you could get one of them and you ain't gonna get one, you retarded. I wish I could think of some shit Dr. Said to say, God damn it, to a stupid bitch right there. I said like him, God damn it, Dr. Said was. Yeah, you talking about 10 racks? Shit.
Let's do it.
You gonna smoke that.
Yeah. Hey.
You gotta think about shit like that. You gonna smoke 10 bands, though. You like, man, a whole home, nigga.
That's a
And
fact.
guess what? Boy, that be portable. That be fall back up and move again.
All right, man, we about to get up out of here, man. I gotta go handle a little bit of business. Hey, remember y'all for chopstick, man. You already know how I go down, man. Day one since A1 since day one. You know what I'm talking about? No scribbulator, all bibbulators.
Man, you already know, man. The first yapper with the chopper, man. Waffle, man. Burger
Remember y'all for chopstick.
bitch.
All right, man, we got it. All right, boss. Be
Right
safe.
University.